So we last left off, you guys were inside of the lounge, the Lustlight Lounge. You just finished showing your true colors in that it's the first time I've seen you guys go to that extent. Because I was even, as the GM, curious of where you guys stood on that kind of thing. Now, sure, this was a sleazeball of a guy, and he's responsible for kidnapping your friend, so I get it. But it was clear at that moment that the 4 party members in that room are definitely like neutral good alignment.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, it's not an asshole for me for how my character reacted. You could see traits written down that were fully portrayed in that scene.
Oh, no doubt. But it was just as a group where y'all like looked to each other. It's like, how far are we going to take this? And so it was clear, at least of those 4 members, it was just like, hey, if people push you hard enough, you might kill them. So, and that poor guy's no longer a reoccurring NPC. Poor Grayson.
The way Fenwick sees it, Arkin asked him for a favor, and this is sort of his job, so he did it.
Yep.
Okay. So, with that in mind, we'll start there. You guys are just upstairs, I believe, and you just finished murdering that guy. What do you want to do now?
Did we leave the room with the dead guy?
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. You're there now. You can say you're
that's where we
leaving if you
stopped.
want. Yeah,
Yeah, I couldn't remember. Yeah, I was just trying to see, like, because did we speak with anyone there to sort of know? Because I know they knew we went up to sort of finish him off anyway, or the assumption of such. So,
we talked to that worker when we came in.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she's
said
the
we wouldn't
only
hurt
one
any of the girls.
She's the only one.
Yeah.
We didn't. We didn't, though.
Absolutely didn't, no.
Or damage the property. She also gave you that warning.
Well, there's a little blood, but we left all his gold on his person for them, so that should make
Yes, I do remember we took out a pouch of gold from him. You laid it there just for a cleaning fee. I do remember we mentioned that. Yeah.
I like to do something.
Go for it.
I walk over to the body and I nudge like his shoulder with the toe of my boot. So he's dead?
He is dead. As far as you can tell. Because how did you guys finish him off? I'm just trying to remember. How did you finish him off?
Fenwick finished him off.
With torture.
Yeah, but how? Like, just so I know.
Oh, it's kind of a death by many cuts type deal. We were trying to do it quickly,
so he
but efficiently.
He bled out. It's like...
Yeah.
Okay.
So you slowly killed him. I didn't have the exact details. I just said, like, Fenwick slowly kills him.
So yeah, like it's not like he's decapitated or neck broke or anything. So when you look down at him and you kick him and nudge him, he's basically like obviously starting to go a bit pale from all the blood loss from the so many cuts that he had. Yeah.
So when I say that, I look at Fenwick.
So you asked me if he was dead, sorry.
Yeah, I asked. So he's dead?
Yes.
She looks down. Good riddance. She turns her back on him and walks out of the room.
Guess we should notify the mistress of the mess up here, but I don't think she'll be shedding any tears for him.
It's pooled mostly under this chair, and it's hardwood, so it should be easy to clean.
But we have our lead. Let's notify the mistress and then get to the wax and wane.
Okay, so if you head downstairs, she is over there, and as you come down, she's expecting and waiting for you to come down the set of stairs, and she's just kind of was in the middle of talking to someone, and she shoos them away as you come down over the steps. Do any of you guys have any blood on you or covered in blood? Would that be visible to her?
No.
Not fancy, no.
No.
There was no attacks before Fenwick, right?
There was a removal of a finger, I remember.
Yeah, it was from me.
Okay.
But I would have been cleaned up. I'm not like gonna come down covered in blood. But yes.
All right. So she looks at you with just like a puzzled expression, waiting to, try to figure out whether what you found him or what you did. She's looking at you curiously, is essentially what I'm saying.
I'll walk over to her, walk down to her, and say, all of his belongings is still on him. All the girls are fine. There's a bit of blood. He didn't make it.
Well, that's of no loss, now is it? He was a bit of a creep, as I said. I'll miss the amount of coin he brought in here, but...
All of his current coin is on him. It's all yours for cleaning the blood.
Very well. It's probably for the better. All right, I'll get the crew to clean it up. Did you damage anything?
I don't think we damaged anything. Like, yeah, nothing was broken.
Just
Nothing.
him.
Stuff may have been moved, but I don't believe anything's broken. Nothing. When we got in the room, he was trying to grab one of the girls at knife point. So I don't know what he did before we got in, but...
Very well. I'll have it looked into then. And this goes for all of you. She raises her voice enough so you all can hear. If you're ever looking for some pleasures or to relieve some stress, you know where to go. I'll give you quite the discount for relieving us of this burden.
Noted. Pass her.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet prostitution discounts.
Well, I can bring up the menu of services if you're ever interested, but otherwise...
What percentage of the discount?
Do you have one like the menu?
Yes, I do.
So,
Please don't bring that up.
I'm saying if you're going to inquire into what they offer here, they sell things and...
morbid curiosity. Morbid curiosity.
Yes, I was just wondering, could you draw it up like a menu?
Yeah. Do you sell gift cards for friends?
No gift.
No.
I don't know if that was an in-character question or not.
You're missing out on some business there.
No, it was a joke. It was a joke.
All right. Yeah, there's a lot of different things there, but I won't give you the whole menu because it's only if you guys are clearly not interested. But essentially, it looks like you can rent various rooms. There's different companionship levels, and then there's things for sale. So I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
Feet stuff, butt stuff.
Okay, I didn't say that. Oh, he has sections, butt stuff.
Is it? Do you charge for rarity of the race? Like, I have to know. Like, is it like if it's a human, is it cheaper than if it was like a dragonborn because it's kind of rare?
Guys, Jade is waiting. We need to go.
Are you asking her this?
No, I'm asking you this.
No, I'm not telling you then. Until you go and inquire about their goods and services, I'm not telling you.
I can't right now. I need to rescue my friend. We'll come back and ask about paid sex with dragonborns later.
Okay. Note to self. All right.
No, she's out.
All right. So with that, you depart the Lustlight Lounge in the Gutters End District. It's still a bright day out here, of course, because you guys were up pretty early in the morning and all this has been happening. So, you know, at this point, it's not even quite lunchtime yet. So, what is the plan next?
Do we know? I guess anyone who's been in the city, do we know where the Wax and Wane is?
I'm gonna say the only two that can roll is Jade and Arkin, and you can give me a... What were we using? History for Streetwise? I think we were, right?
History is usually kind of a...
It's also an intellect-based thing, so it kind of makes sense, too. So if you guys want to roll your history... well, I guess not Jade.
I don't think Jade can.
Sorry, Jade is currently tied up.
You can roll just to see if you know where it is. You just can't.
Yeah, you just can't act on it right now.
Ooh, big 23, Arkin. You know exactly where it is.
It's like the next door over, right?
It's in the same district. It's in the same Gutters End district that you're in.
Okay, it's not far. Start leading the way.
Okay.
What time of day is it? Is it like morning?
Before
still?
lunch.
Yeah.
Before lunch.
I literally
Brunch
just said
time.
that, and you didn't hear
Yeah,
it.
I just said a moment
so
ago.
sorry. Okay, I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. I just
11
find it
I
Z's.
will.
Yeah.
I will shut up now.
It's fine. It's just funny when you say it,
Somebody,
and 1 minute
Yeah, it's
later
like
you
you
bring.
just said it.
What time is it?
somebody was caught up thinking about hooker discounts.
I so was.
Oh man.
See if there's any other
Alright.
fairies here.
All right, so you're gonna head that direction, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so it's only a short jaunt, not too far away. You come up to the exterior of the Wax and Wane. The building is squat, like a weary drunk against the other leaning structures of Gutter's End. Its once white plaster now stained with soot and mildew. A cracked wooden sign swings overhead, painted with crude image of a drooping candle and the words that say Wax and Wane. The windows are small and grimy and yellowed, offering a little more than a murky glow from within. The front door is swollen from years of damp air. Other than that, yeah, you're gonna approach. Is that the plan, or how are you doing this?
This looks like a store.
Yes, and with the 23, you know it's pretty much just a candle shop.
Do I know who works there with that role?
No, because
Okay.
no.
I just know of it.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, we just know the name that was given to us, I guess, like who owns the place.
It's a pretty.
So I guess
It's a pretty niche place. Are gonna be like, why would your character have much reason to go in and buy candles? It's kind of like meh. If anything,
they remind me of me.
Yes, the fire.
Both on fire.
So how do we want to approach this? Do we want to go in and just inquire, or do we want to go in start with rough negotiations? Since we already know Justin hired the guards to take Jade.
Is Justin the candle guy?
Yeah, or
Yeah. Yeah, so
Mostly.
from what we specifically
so,
what
yeah.
Brayson told us through the interrogation is that Justin is the one who paid him to sort of bring Jade out, and so the guards could take him. So I mean, he's the one who actually paid Brayson.
and I can't remember if this is brought up in the game, but does Arkin know of this, Justin?
Oh, I just asked if someone
Wow.
What? Am I missing this?
He asked it
my
1
God.
minute ago.
Okay. Oh wow.
Are you
Okay.
okay?
No, my Discord must be blipping out because I didn't hear that.
Johnny said, "Do I know anything about this guy?" No.
Oh my God. I'm just going to.
No, you're doing fine now. Keep it up.
I'm gonna bow out of the game tonight. I'm just gonna.
Oh,
Yeah.
2 for 2 in 2 minutes for that.
wow.
I'm gonna bow out of the game tonight. I'm really sorry.
No, you're good.
Everyone be nice.
I'm
Yes.
just gonna shut up.
No, don't shut up. It's just funny.
Nope.
All right. So I think you
That's
were
amazing.
discussing, Talbot, how you're planning to approach as a party.
Well, I was
I'm an
asking,
idiot.
yeah, so getting opinions.
Don't ask me.
I swear, Fancy says, "Hey guys, how do we want to approach
What time of day is
this?"
it?
What's the shop called?
Where are we to again?
Oh, it's all good.
Oh my God.
It's okay. It's okay. It's all fun.
All right. So, yeah.
So we can either go in and just close the door and threaten them, or we can, I don't know, go in. I'm out of ideas to threaten them. I thought I had more. I'm sorry. I was gonna say like we can try to say that we heard he was the guy to talk to if we want someone snatched.
That might take too long.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should just go in and ask him specifically about Jade and see how he takes it from there.
I mean, you two, the way you work is effective. I opt for that.
Well, we got to be careful. Like, if we don't know how far along this goes. If someone hired Justin to do this, and someone hired them to do that. But I say we just go in and ask them specifically about Jade Caraway.
Yeah.
Lead the way.
Walk in.
Who's going first?
I'll walk in, but I'll hold the door open so everyone else can proceed.
I'll
And then
go in when he opens the door.
Okay. So, Arkin, when you go to the door and you push it open, the door sticks hard for a moment, but you're able to push it open, scraping the threshold with a shriek like a wounded animal. And then the heavy smell of burnt tallow and sour smoke clings to the doorway, seeping to the streets outside. And you push through the swollen door into the waxen wane. The smell hits you first. Hot wax, rancid fat, and sour undertone like spoiled milk. Inside, the air is thick with oppressive and choking scent of old wax and smoke. Rows of wooden shelves sag under the weight of mist-shapen candles, lumpy pillars, crooked tapers, that kind of thing. So, some are a little more than hardened puddles with wicks jammed into them. Most of the candles are poorly colored and kind of like with yellow, sickly greens or bruised purples. And a lot of them have strange shapes and unsettling shapes if you look too long, like faces or clutching hands that are frozen mid-melt. The lighting is pitiful. A few stubby candles gutter on high sconces, throwing long, juddering shadows across the walls. And in the back, a heavy stained curtain of old wax cloth hangs on the wall. And behind the front counter, illuminated by a feeble stub of a candle, sits this guy. The man appears kind of ancient, almost skeletal in his skin. It's kind of yellow like old parchment and clinging tightly to sharp bones. Wispy patches of gray hair cling to his scalp, and a long, drooping mustache frames a wide mouth. And other than that, his hands are knotted and burned from years of work, and they twitch constantly as he's fiddling with a strand of twine. Ugh, customers. Yes, so rare these days. What can old Justin do for you, hmm?
Is there anybody else in the room?
Oh no, this is a small, little tiny shop in the middle of like ass end of nowhere of Cutter's End.
Yeah. Close, and if there's a lock the door.
Oh,
Close
there's
the
a
door, and I'm standing to.
lock. He's like, oh, so many. Why are you locking my door? I'm still open. He seems a bit worried. His expression changes to that of the image I shared.
I'm gonna wave my hand when I do, and I light like 5 or 6 candles in the room with prestidigitation, and just to make it brighter here. You said it's dim lit. And I say, we're looking for a friend.
You came here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think your friend, whoever that is here. I haven't had customers in quite a while.
Well, I know they're not.
Okay, roll insight.
That roll? Yes.
13.
So you're trying to inquire if he's had customers in a while?
No, he hasn't. Like, no.
If he's lost.
There was something he said, like, you came here looking for someone. I haven't seen anyone in a while.
Yeah.
That part of it.
I'll say with that...
I believe him about the customers.
This is not no Bed Bath & Beyond. Like, let's be honest.
With a 13, it's not that high of a roll, but I will say he's a creepy old withered man who's clearly scared right now. But he definitely could be lying.
Okay.
So, their name's Jade.
I never met anyone named Jade in my life.
Oh, you don't need to have met her. You just had to have people look for her. And I'm going to try the insight as well. Very poorly.
You're right. You're right. He's beyond hard to read for you. In fact, maybe he's telling the truth. No, you can just do. You can't read him at all, but a 0.
Yeah. I'm really poor at reading people. That's why I just don't trust people.
Oh my! It's one thing to
Think
roll on that
really
one,
hard.
but when you have 0 or negatives for a result, you kind of got to be like,
Oh,
That's a nope.
wisdom, bad life choices. I get it.
Says, no, I've never met anyone named Jade or heard of anyone
see,
named Jade.
We met someone who told us that you paid people to kidnap her.
What? Kidnapping? Such terrible things? No, I run a respectable business here. Just candles and memories.
And memories?
I'm going to use my speed to
Wait.
get up next to him. That's it.
Okay.
What do you mean?
I'm
memories?
going to do something very soon, but I'm going to wait to see what happens first.
I know I rolled insight on the guests or like hasn't seen anybody, but the fact that he seems so like adamant against kidnapping and this not knowing Jake, can I roll another insight on that?
Okay, everyone's trying to do something. So, all right. So
Yeah.
the monk is quickly dashing up to get what, next to him or in front of his counter?
Behind him.
Oh, you're gonna try to run behind him. Well, okay, that's different. When you run up to somebody and try to get under their back. Okay, so as you're doing that, Arcane, you were continuing to talk, right? You were saying something about
Yeah,
memories?
he said, what do you mean about memories? Because he said I sell candles and memories.
Okay, and you can roll insight again, sure, because it's a different
Okay.
point that he brought up.
18.
Ooh.
And what was it you were looking for with this one? Was
So he specifically was like Jade, as like he doesn't know Jade and he is against kidnapping. So I want to know, is he being truthful?
you could clearly see that this man is quite shady, and you wouldn't put
Okay.
kidnapping past this guy.
Okay, so I look at him after Finwick gets up behind him. See, Justin, you're lying. I can see right through it. I suggest you tell us what we want to know.
And he turns quickly. He's not getting a chance to answer you, Arkin, because like there's literally a
that's
guy
fine.
bum rushing him at the moment. So he turns around immediately, and he's like going to try to face you, and then he puts one hand on just on the top of his desk, and the other one is like trying to put his palm up to keep you back, Finwick, because obviously he doesn't want you just to rush up to him. So he's just holding one, and he's like, "Back off! I got nothing to take the money and get out of here. I don't have much, but just take it and leave me alone." As he's saying most of that to Finwick as you're standing there. And right now he's not answering your guys' questions because he's more worried about this creepy looking halfling just ran up to him. I'm but a simple merchant.
We'll just see what Finwick does before I do something.
Well,
Alright.
I was going to say,
I'm waiting.
I look over to Talbot and I just give a shake of my head as if to say, like, he's lying.
Now that you're up close, Finwick, you notice on his countertop, like where he was sitting at his desk, basically, there's a cluster of candles burning low, their wax puddles forming grotesque figures of tiny, featureless people melting into each other.
You cut out for me. Tiny what feeding into each other?
Tiny, featureless people melting into each other. Just a little minor note that you look down on the desk, you see that, that's all.
Yep. I'm not doing anything other than standing there.
Okay,
Okay.
you're being
Looking,
intimidated. Do you want to, like,
naturally-
are you trying to intimidate him? You can roll intimidation if you're trying to, like, basically, if that's your goal here.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Give me a roll just to see how well that's coming across.
Sure.
And if everyone else can tell me
Okay.
what you're doing, because he's just kind of like panicking now, holding Finwick back.
So he's got his back turned because he's when he turns face to Finwick. When he does that and getting the little like shake of the head from a fancy, I want to make I'm going to shoot him in the shoulder with my hand crossbow. Nothing lethal.
I will say you could get a good shot on him. He wasn't his back turn, as I said. He was side on, but I'll say
you said he turned around. That's what you said.
I said he turned sideways, one hand on the desk and one hand on Finwick. So to me, I was trying to describe that as he's side on. But that said, his attention is mostly focused on Finwick. So, I mean, you're still going to get the shot without him looking. I'm just saying he's not back on. He's just side on.
Okay.
Just so
just a straight shot, not advantage?
Oh, it's advantage. You can have advantage.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying because his attention is focused mostly on Finwick. I was just pointing out that he didn't turn his back to all of you.
Okay. Does a 20 hit this old man?
With no armor? He does have half cover, but yes, you hit him.
Okay. So this is a normal shot. This is not like poisoned. Oh, but I have Piercer, so I can re-roll that. I'm just going to roll a new d6. Or here, I'll re-roll the damage. It's a better way to do it. Where is it? Damage.
Non-fatally, remember.
An extra 2 damage. 7 damage to this old man.
Down he goes.
What do you mean down he goes?
He's a
I said I was doing a non-lethal shot.
Yeah, well, you didn't kill him, but he dropped to 0 HP.
Oh, okay.
So you shoot him in the shoulder. He spins and bumps into Finwick and falls down and just hits the ground. And with that, I'm going to just do a quick D20 roll. 1 sec.
I have ways to bring him back up. He ain't gonna die.
Okay, that was his con.
-3.
That was his con. But he's conscious, but like barely. Like I'm gonna say, like he's essentially on the verge of passing out and making death saves here.
Can I cast Detect Magic?
Of course, yes.
Okay, well, I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
Could you put it in the chat so I can quickly read it? I think you just got to click on it, and I think when you roll it or hit the cast, it shows up anyways. So.
Okay.
Magical effects within a 30 feet of yourself, and you can detect it for.
Yeah, I'm clicking it again. I want to see if these magics are candles are magic.
Okay.
So while that's happening, and if anyone else wants to do anything after this happens to react, they can. I just don't want to take up a lot of things, but I do have something to do immediately before this guy passes out.
Yeah, let me finish his detect magic, and then you can do that.
Yeah.
With detect magic, other than the magical items that you are seeing on your party members, I guess, is it just magical effects? So would that light up magical weaponry? And you guys have magical effects within 30 feet of yourself. Would you guys say detect magic would sense magical weapons?
If they were visible.
It just says magical effects.
Let's see, for duration. Normally it's magical weapons, unless it's changed for this. Let me just see.
Yeah, because there's magical effects.
If you sense those effects, magic
yes.
is faint or around a visible creature or object that bears magic. Yeah, so you can see magical weapons in that. Yeah.
All right. So other than any that might be on the party, maybe I guess Jade. Oh, Jade's not there. I keep saying Jade.
Nope. We have very few magic items. I think the only magic item we have is on Finwick.
So you have the dice.
Well, my focus is the area behind the counter and the candles.
Okay, you don't see anything of magic in this area. None of the candles are magic. Nothing on him. Nothing in the environment.
So I'm going to quickly conjure 10 good berries in my hand. Go over the counter. Pretty much sit on this old man's chest as I pop a single good berry into his mouth. He has 1 HP, so he will not die. But just so he's just downed in a compromised position right now, so we can question him. Also take out my bolt, just so it doesn't drive back in and take away that 1 remaining HP he has.
Oh, get off me! He starts shouting as loud as his wheezy voice can have as you're got him pinned down and with 1 point.
Jade Caraway, where is she? Why did you want her?
Roll. I guess interrogation like this is intimidation, is your method of doing this, so.
Yeah, I would say it was intimidation. I don't know what my skill is. Might be better otherwise, but this seems
Can
more
I
intimidating.
assist in some way?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're there. So this is just advantage for intimidation, right? If for the assist.
And just tell me how you're assisting while he's rolling.
I am standing over him with my
I rolled terrible.
shadowy hood pulled up, and it doesn't matter anyway based on his
I
roll.
admit,
It doesn't matter.
I was setting it to like, a very low DC, but not for low.
I rolled extreme. Here's the thing. I'm not normally very intimidating. Like I'm 3 foot whatever, and like I got a -1 to intimidation.
So narratively, because this guy obviously is in a super compromised position, how that makes sense is he's just so worried about dying and in a frail panic state that it looks like he's just not giving in to your demands because, some people can go in shock when they're near death and stuff. You can't reasonably talk to them.
Yeah.
That's essentially what the state is he's in there now. He's like gasping for air and everything just went black for a minute and he feels the pain of his shoulder and he's just out of it. He's just gasping, freaking out.
All right, I'm gonna crouch down next to him as well if I can. I'm gonna show him the symbol on my monk robe, and I'm gonna say, "Do you know what this means?" Nod yes or no.
Okay.
So does this man know?
He nods his head with a yes.
Excellent. Then calm down. You do not need to die today. But if we were to choose that for you, it could be very painful or very quick. The choice is yours. We require one answer: the location of our friend Jade. The why is irrelevant. Frankly, I don't care about you that much. I'm willing to walk away once I
Persuasion.
know where she is.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were done. Persuasion.
Can I give him advantage because I'm just on his chest?
You're helping.
Oh, got a
you're helping
20 anyway.
persuade. How would you help persuade? Being the bully on top, pinning him down.
Probably won't be very persuasive. So probably not.
Exactly. But that said, with a big 20, he just, after seeing recognizing your order and hearing your words, you just begrudgingly looks to the curtain behind you.
Through there? Nod, yes or no.
He nods. It's a heavy, wax-stiffened curtain, sagging like rotten hide of some great beast.
I want to quickly knock him out.
Take a peek.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you were going to, I was going to do it. I just said I'm gonna let Fenwick do this one.
You knock him out easily enough, right? You just
Yeah,
hit him.
it's 1 HP.
One hit point.
I do it. I use a pressure point, like very monk ninja style. I just poke in on his on the side of his neck and twist, and he just eyes roll in the back of his head, and he.
So it's non-lethal
Sounds
1 damage, so it knocks him out. Is that what you're doing?
That's right,
Yeah,
non-lethal.
Yeah, so no death savings.
Yeah. So he just goes out.
I don't.
You're so much better at this than I am.
You are still impulsive, brother. You'll learn.
Thanks, but you're just taking too long giving us the answers we needed. But I'm sort of looking back at the curtain that he motioned at. I guess this is where we go.
And Arkin and Fancy, what were you guys doing while that was happening?
Once he motions to the curtain, I'm gonna go over to it.
And Fancy, you smelling the awful candles in here?
No, I was just watching what was happening.
Okay.
Now that the curtain was indicated, I'll move towards it with Arkin.
All right. So, you all have a look at this curtain. I guess Arkin, you get there slightly first. It's
I'm
like
just doing
a
a small peek behind it.
It's a cloth curtain that's covered in like wax, kind of, but you can see that the wax has been broken in like many places and folds and stuff. It's kind of weird, but as you move it, it kind of cracks a little bit, and gives. But looks like it has been cracked many times. So if you know what I mean, it's just like clumps of wax on a piece of cloth. It's not.
Yeah, it's like
You're
it's
not
like
breaking
wax
it for the
drawn on
first
stuff
time.
that makes it stiff.
Is my point. You're not like the first person to break this or go through here. Is my whole point. But yeah. So from
One thing I'd like to ask, sorry, before we go on, as we go through, I want to look back at Fancy and can I make an insight check on her?
yeah.
What for? Specifically, with this scene right here that happened here and the last place, I want to see how she feels towards that. So I just want to make a quick check. And I guess based off our roll, she can... I don't know how well. Did I roll? What did I roll? That one?
And it auto
No,
rerolled?
okay.
You rolled a nat 1 and then it rolled again.
It did auto reroll. So what was the final result?
You rolled a 2
Two.
the second time.
Okay. Yeah, I found on my sheet there's the halfling luck. I can do it that automatically applies. Okay, so I rolled a 7. So I rolled very low. So okay, Fancy doesn't need to say anything because that's such a low roll.
You stood so close to me, you're absorbing my negativity. The
Yeah.
rolls.
Okay, well that's it. I look back. Fancy can see that I look back for a moment, and then that's it. And then I go back.
So, like, I'm not hiding anything from you. I honestly, like, I know you rolled a 7, but
I guess at this point, just describe your facial expressions.
It was a moment. So pretty much it was a moment.
So-
Talbot sort of looks over and
Yeah,
sees and
okay.
like doesn't get anything and turns back.
so you can kind of see there's a bit of like a. She's got a bit of a smirk because it worked.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's
So
it.
she doesn't seem off put by it or anything. She's just like, oh, that worked. That was good. Moving on.
All right. So who's leading the way
Neutral
behind the curtain? Who's walking first behind the curtain there?
I peeked behind the curtain.
Okay, so from behind the curtain, the faint scent of damp earth and something coppery wafts up. Other than that, it looks like it is a dark set of stairs that lead down.
Can we hear anything?
Perception, if you're trying to listen.
And is there any light? Or is it just dark beyond so many feet?
None at this point. You hear nothing, Fancy.
That's a nope. I hear the wind.
16%.
Let's see. Perception. Where is it?
Oh, we're all making one? Okay, sorry. Perception.
Well,
I'm
it's
just doing
whoever's
similar
like taking
to
the
it.
time to listen, so you know.
I'm always perceiving. Oh. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll say Arkin and Finwick, you both hear far faint off the subtle creak of chains shifting and the muffled drip of water. And a weird kind of other sound that you're not too familiar with, but is like a sizzling or a popping sound.
Use a produce flame just to make a flame in my hand. It's a 20-foot radius and an additional 10 feet of dim. And start going down the stairs quietly.
All right. You start heading down the narrow staircase behind. Okay. You head down quite a ways before it brings up against... Let's see. At the bottom of the steps, you come across a heavy iron door. It's embedded into the stone wall, and its surface seems to be scarred with stained with rust and neglect. One odd thing about the door, near the base of the door is a strange feature. A small hatch about 1 foot by 1 foot, secured by a simple swinging latch. Its edges are slightly cleaner than the door around it, and there's faint scrape marks on the floor. That suggests that it's been used far more recently than the door itself.
It sounds like a prisoner door with like a little hatch for like allowing like food or something in is the way you describe it.
Maybe. Or like a little doggy door or cat door, at the bottom of thing. Yeah, could be that. But it's at like ground
How
level.
big is it? Can I fit through it?
One,
I feel like half our team can fit through it. We're fun size.
yeah. As I mentioned, it's 1 foot by 1 foot.
Oh, I'm a.
I feel like
you have a way to
through
get.
it.
No, but don't you have a way to get smaller?
shoulder to shoulder. All of you must be less than a foot.
No, but
I
don't
mean,
you as a?
I'm.
I thought you as a fairy. I'm not sure if you have it yet. Don't you have enlarge reduce?
Hold on, I have to look.
I thought that was one of
Is
your
there-
racial abilities.
That's true. You might not even need it. If you're only a little over 2 foot tall fairy, your shoulder width
Yeah,
is
I'm just. Oh, like
probably
I'm.
less.
Is there a lock on the door?
There is a door handle.
Can I try to open it?
Yeah. You try it, and it is locked.
Can I pick the lock?
Yeah, you can try to be picking the lock.
I'm gonna go through the doggy door.
While Fancy goes
Okay.
through the doggy door.
Yeah, we'll hold up the hatch and let her go through the doggy door.
All right, Arkin, you're fooling with it there, and as you do, underneath your legs crawls a fairy to go in between the doggy door.
Okay, what do I see on the other side? Is there a way to unlock the door on the other side?
The advantage of having tiny folk in your party, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're with the 12 roll. It looks like you're struggling with the lock. You might get it if you had a bit more time, but in a short, it's going to take you more than a minute with a roll of 12 at least if you're going to get it at all.
Oh yeah.
But you're playing with it there. It's but that said, you crawl through, and it's just on the other end now. It's dark, but far down, you see little flickers of light. Very far down, the steps just continue downwards, and otherwise you're on the back of the door. And yes, there is a locking mechanism on the back of this door.
I unlock it.
You unlock the bolt,
And I open the door.
and you manage to pull out your lockpick in time, Arkin, as the door swings open.
Thank you.
Well, that was easy. Come on, this way. I head down the stairs.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to fly down the stairs.
So who's leading the way?
Sounds like
I will.
Fancy.
Sounds like Fancy's leading now.
And then
I'm
who's,
just fluttering
who's
down.
behind Fancy? All right, was it? And who's behind
Look,
Fancy?
I'll take up second billing.
All right, I'd like both of you two to roll perception as you're heading on down in here. Okay.
Hold on a second. Looking for the skills. Here we go. Perception.
Brother, roll well.
Starting to feel like it might be my night.
Okay.
Double digits.
I know.
All right. So
All my rolls have had 2 numbers today.
Fancy leads the way, fluttering down a long set of steps. You clearly know you're going deep underground now. You're heading down what would probably be down low sewer level of a city. You're going down, and suddenly, Finwick. Where's it to? As you're going down, your boot presses down on a step, Finwick, causing it to trigger something. Cunningly hitting across the step on the ground, and instantly a sharp clank sound above you. And then an ear-splitting siren wails through the tunnels, a shrill, spiraling note that rattles the very stone, like a heavy, loud, you can imagine like one of those like klaxon sounds. Like a klaxon, like a military klaxon, like just loud in this tiny confined space is just deafening. It goes off.
Well, they know we're here now.
And at the bottom of this steps, you see another door. Oh, sorry, no, there's no door. It just opens up, and now that you're getting down lower, it just, you can see the flicking of some lights down there. But it's only about, say, 20 feet away.
We should probably hurry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They clearly know we're here.
Okay.
Yep.
So as you rush down, the stairway opens up into a massive underground workshop. Bathed in light of flickering oil lamps and buzzing crystals suspended from thick chains, strange mechanical creations clutter the space. Spider-like automatons, a variety of other automatons scattered throughout the room, half-assembled brass suits, clockwork arms reaching out from the walls like skeletal limbs. The air reeks of burning oil, metal shavings, and a hot ozone. In the heart of the room, a slight gnome figure jerks in surprise. Her hands fumble the delicate device that she had been working on. A gleaming orb of brass and copper wired with filigree and thin channels. This device then slips from her hand as she's startled from this loud sound. Now, technically, you guys maybe might not have seen that, but I will say that part of what is dropping and startling, both Angus and Jade, you would have noticed. You two are chained up down there, and it's suddenly a loud klaxon sound, alarm goes off, and it startles the gnome in front of you enough to drop the device that she had in her hands. Time seems to slow for a heartbeat before the device strikes the ground with a metallic clang, 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 and then a boom. And a shockwave of brilliant blue energy explodes outward, rattling the shelves and hurtling tools through the air. You watch as the magic-infused shackles binding the two prisoners, Jade and the grim-faced dwarf, they flicker violently, and the light on them goes out. Along with all of the other various things that you would have picked up on in this room that were like magical in nature or used some form of magic to charge them, it's almost like an EMP wave just went out and shut everything off.
Oh, that's cool because I had detect magic up and I've seen all that happen.
Yeah, 30-foot radius once you get down into the room,
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as that happens, I'm going to try to resist against the bindings.
Same.
Sure enough, you guys see that the lights go out, and that is your moment. And now, these shackles literally just pop open as easy as they were pushed shut. And you are freed from your bonds. Finally! This gnome... oh, go ahead. You were going to say something?
As soon as I land, I want to do something.
Sure,
Same.
go for it.
As soon as I land, I want, like, you see, like, a big pulse go out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, all the lights went dim?
Only magical lights. So the oil lanterns were still lit, but like some of the magic crystals that were lighting the area went out. So the room got significantly dimmer. Yes, there's only one or couple little regular lanterns.
Okay, so as the room gets dimmer, and I'm going to just look at the elf that had us there, I'm just going to say, like I said, shoddy work. And then I'm going to will shadow chains to shoot from the dim light that just happened, and I'm casting hold person on her.
Okay. For the record, it is a gnome, not an elf, but yes.
Oh, sorry.
And Jade, what were you doing?
Ears.
I will let you two act before I'm just going to roll initiative. So I'll let you both get actions. And Jade, what did you have in mind?
I want to take the heaviest thing that's, I think, 5 pounds and catapult it at her.
All right. You two, go ahead and cast your spells. Do I have to make a save for yours?
You have to make a save for mine.
Okay. What is the save?
There, hold person, paralyzed.
Okay.
Wisdom.
Here we go.
It's in chat.
Yeah, wisdom, there you go, yeah.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw. How do I roll? Hit this button. Normal.
Oh.
Why is... Oh, I see why. Okay, I see why it's a +4 and +3. Yeah. You're getting the impression she's very wise, and not only is she wise, she's proficient in wisdom saving throws, unfortunately. So I assume an 18 beats that, right?
Correct. I didn't see your roll, but...
Oh, you guys couldn't see your roll?
I did.
I saw the result.
Okay.
I didn't see it pop up on my screen or whatever. I think I just...
It's in the chat log there. If, you can see it.
Quick question
All right.
before you go on.
Yeah.
Oh, I believe it is.
When the magic EMP happened, did I lose my light source? Or am I too far away?
If you would have been down, no, because that happened as you're all pummeling down the stairs. Like I described, because once that klaxon went off, then that would have startled her and that dropped. I'd say you guys basically are, like I said, rushing into the room, just seeing the aftermath, these two are bursting out of chains. So I don't think you would have been affected. Because you were up the tunnel. Sort of. And did you want to catapult something there? Jade?
Yeah, like I'm sure there's a hammer,
Oh,
something about 5 pounds.
there's 1,000 things in this room that meet that description. So, yeah.
It's
go
a
ahead.
14 deck save.
Okay, deck save. 14.
Yes, please.
Well, here's my roll. I rolled a 13 plus 2 is a 15.
Rude.
Rude.
She
It
still
is
takes
rude.
half damage.
Okay, how much damage is that?
There you go.
Okay. Now I will point out. So you pick up a random gizmo that meets that weight requirement in the room. You fling it across. It was going to make square contact with her, but she's able to duck, kind of roll with it, but it still clips her. Now, when it clips her, you notice that there is a yellow flare that happens, almost like there's a protective aura around her, almost like a force field of temporary HP that absorbed it.
Okay.
Not sure how or why, but yeah, it's like pretty much invisible until it hits, and then it like shows up momentarily, just enough for it to be like, and it flashed like this weird sparky yellow, and then it looks like you did damage, some temporary HP damage to her force field. With that, I guess everyone, we're gonna roll some initiatives. Close this off. So I'm gonna activate a scene first off. Hang on, let me get you all there before you roll initiatives. Let me start the encounter. A map should be loading for you guys, but it might be dark until I get your tokens out there.
Oh, I see
This
it.
looks good.
It's beautiful.
Okay, I'm dropping.
I love the Devastator.
I'm going to describe that now, what is happening. It's because I got interrupted so quick from the two people breaking free of the shackles.
And the warden.
I couldn't finish describing my
And
scene.
the...
Who we got here?
All sorts of stuff happening here.
Yes. Okay. Let me get you in your positions. So we got that one there. We got Jade over here. Coming down this set of stairs, we have, we'll go with in the middle is there. In front is this one. Taking up the rear was the Ranger. Who else am I missing up there? Arkin. Arkin, I'm not sure what position you would have been in.
That's fine. Wherever's good.
Okay. So, after all of that happens, let me describe a little bit of the scene since all these things are already on the map, okay? let me set this. Let's set the scene here. So as you both burst out and you start launching your spells at the two of them, she takes these two hits as the rest of the party is rushing down the stairs, and you see this. She sneers at you. You shouldn't have come here, little heroes. Let's see how long it takes my creations to tear you apart. And with
I don't
that,
see her on the map.
oh, you don't? She's right
in the middle.
She's right here.
Oh, there she is.
Yeah.
Sorry.
She's tiny.
She is tiny.
She's like us.
And with that, the hiss of awakened machines stir into life around you, around the room. The dormant automatons switch to life, gears grinding, eyes flaring with a cold mechanical malice. Up here, the big wall shifts open. Now at this point, I can put it here if you want, because where I didn't quite have a chance to walk out from there yet. But I will point out things that you see. Granted, I will say that the people coming down the stairs do not see this thing yet.
Makes sense.
Because you probably wouldn't have line of sight until you get down in
Oh,
there.
look at that.
But
funky.
I'm going to share some images. First, we have this thing. Then we have this
Terminator.
thing. Then we have this thing. And then this thing. Okay, let me close some of these off. You guys can take a moment to look at those images. I'm going to switch over to Some combat music.
At least there's no robotic snake.
There is no robotic snake. And
We haven't seen it yet. It's on the ceiling.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the warden's going to approach us. One of you, John Connor.
now I'm going to select everybody and toggle your combat state. You're all in the combat tracker.
Good for initiative.
Almost. Yeah, we should be able to. Everybody should be able to roll now. I'm going to roll all NPCs. In one quick click.
I think it's all okay.
20, 19, 20, 20, 19, 20.
I toggled exhaustion. I still have that, yeah?
Oh, are we rolling now too?
Yes. Yes. All of you guys. And as for exhaustion, yes, you two would be exhausted from the blood loss. You had your long rest, but, you know. So all like one level of exhaustion in this, I think, was a -2, right?
Yeah, exhaustion's different with the 2024 rules.
So you're just going to have a -2 to your saving throws and attacks and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Very good.
I didn't have it clicked, I don't think, on mine, so you can take a -2 off of my skill. I don't know where to click it on my sheet.
It's fine. It would only drop you down next to the enemy, and I'll just let you go before the enemy. You had a 21, they had a 19, so I'm just cycling.
Sorry, I thought I was going. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm just scrolling through because remember it helps get rid of that bug, so everybody can see that.
Oh, right.
Things up top. Okay. So
Let me know when to go.
with that said, perfect. Let's get this going. You guys are here, and is on.
Okay, so it's my turn first. So let's see. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3.
It's clear the evil-looking dwarf is probably the biggest threat at this point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I will say you got down the stairs enough to see that they were shackled. The shackles are still wriggling. You can see that they were tied up. And he just finished casting spells and launching catapults at no.
Oh, I didn't know we saw any of that was happening. I thought that was before we got down the stairs.
Now, you missed the EMP, you came down. I'll say you've seen it. Especially, yeah, you guys rushed down just enough to see that.
Now, I know she's short, and I'm short. So, was she on a chair or anything here, or was she just standing about?
Oh, she was just standing working at this workbench.
Okay, so she's definitely got cover, or do I even have line of sight between her and this workbench?
She's a gnome, and as I said, in my world, gnomes are even shorter than halflings. So gnomes are between 2 to 3 feet tall in my world. So she's like small, and she's behind.
Oh, she's even smaller. Okay,
she's smaller than you, yeah. But her desk is designed for her to work at too. It's not like
okay. So then I can see her. Okay.
I'd say she got half cover, like you would behind a workbench. That's very thick with shelves under it and everything. She has half cover.
Okay, so I will bonus action. I'll take like a vial of poison and screw it into my crossbow, and I'm going to take a shot at her. So what do I need to do for target? It's T, right? Okay, I'll do hand crossbow poison, and this will be a normal attack. Ooh, nat 20!
Open it up with a nat 20, okay.
Very nice. Ooh, and I have Piercer too now, which has a critical thing, which I can't even remember. Okay, so that was the poison. I'll apply Vex as well, so that just gives me advantage next time I attack her. Okay, so I'll do the normal damage first. So this is damage, and it's damage for critical hit. How can I see my result on the die, just in case I need to reroll any of those? Oh wait, I think I hit this.
You can expand it.
Okay.
A little button down
okay, let me just double check, because I think I'll reroll the 1. Sorry. It's the first time the piercers come up, and I'm just making sure I'm remembering correctly that it hasn't changed with the 2024, so let's see. So I can reroll any of the piercing damage, so I can't reroll poison. And let's see, when you score a critical hit that deals piercing damage to a creature, you can roll 1 additional die when determining the extra piercing damage. Okay, so I'm going to roll 2d6 right now. One of these are to re-roll the 1, and one of them is an extra d6 piercing damage from the piercer critical hit, okay?
Yep.
So I do this. So this is not damage. You'll have to manually apply this, but
I'm going to apply the first 14 for now.
So the 1 was still a 1. So you're only adding. So you're going to add an extra 2 damage to that, not 3.
The game's not factoring it in here. Hang on. She's not barely
No,
injured. It didn't take it off her temporary HP. I don't know why. Give me a sec.
Okay, so she should have 16 damage is what I overall did with that attack. Yeah, because I rerolled the 1,
see
but
what
it
the
just
problem was. Okay, give me a sec.
Okay, I had her targeted. I know that.
No, it's in the settings when I set her up. I put in that she had a... Yeah, I put in that she had a maximum. She basically had 0 out of X amount of her temp HP, so it was like... Anyways, it's just on my end. Okay, so in total, I'm just going to fix her up.
Yeah, so
I'm going to click her.
so 16 is the amount of wounds, just so you don't add that extra 1 from the 3.
Yeah, I'm going to add in... Jade did how much with that catapult there earlier?
It was half of 13, so yeah.
6, yeah.
Okay.
Is it round up or round down? I can't remember.
I don't know.
Okay, I think, and then you did a total of how much there?
16.
16. Okay.
Combination of piercing and poison, if it makes any difference to her.
Does poison work on a temporary HP force field?
It's extra damage. I'm just saying for her, like it would still work for temp HP, but if she has any type of resistances or vulnerabilities, that's why I mentioned the damage type.
Yeah, I guess I'll let poison damage work against a force
every
field.
every type of damage works against force fields unless it's a specific vulnerability or
that's
immunity.
fine. That's fine. Anything else from you?
No, so because I did my bonus action, I did my move. Yeah, that's it for me.
Okay. Moving on, we get this guy. Okay, what's speed on this? 30. All right. So this one begins to rush into the fray. 1. So 5, 10, 15. It gets out this far, and then it's going to look up and see where the hostiles are coming from. So 15, 20, 25, 30. Well, it can make it there.
Yep.
It is going to target you because you are its target, and it is going to do this.
Electrobite.
Damn straight.
It misses. I nimbly dodge.
You nimbly dodge is right.
Nimbly wimbly.
I'm just double checking. Yeah, there's nothing else special about that. That's all it gets. Moving on. Angus Lightforge, you're up.
I'm gonna look over to Jade and say, I take it these are your friends?
There, I'd like them in one piece if we could, but the rest is all for smashing.
Very good. I am going to just move over. Probably, I'm going to try to move to her, so let's see how much movement I have.
I'm gonna say, as you're getting ready to do your action, you burst free, you cast your spell, but it was befuddle, right? So it's only been a couple seconds. Yeah. Suddenly your eyes flare up. You can describe how your eyes flare up when a certain thing happens, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Just smoke starts trailing from my eyes, that's all.
Okay. Suddenly, you hear a different kind of voice come out of this dwarf, and it says, "Dare shackle me, I'll show them what's pain." Grrr! Just come out of this dwarf's mouth. Totally different the voice that you heard earlier, Jade. But continue with your turn.
I'm gonna start charging. I only have one character. My character sheet keeps going away. Movement. Walk 30 feet, okay. So I am going to... How come it's not measuring
Just
it?
click on you and then move the arrow keys. It's probably easier.
Okay, there you go. All right, yeah, 30 feet. So I get to about there. I can't reach her. Just so sad.
Maybe with 10 feet.
I'm gonna take the dash action and just charge her.
So now, this Blackthorn Warden goes. As a, let's see who it. It detects you going after its master, and it has rapid movement. As a bonus action, it gets to take the dash action, and it has a base speed of 40, so it has plenty enough to make it up to you. Did I even need to use bonus action? Probably not. 5, 10, 15, 20, maybe. Okay. That's good. All right. So this one rushes up behind you, targets you, dwarf, and is making a multi-attack. This one is basically looks like it's based on speed. This one has a crazy amount of speed. I had you targeted. Why didn't it work? I guess I gotta click on it first. But
Hopefully that's a miss.
14 is not enough to hit you, is it, dwarf?
It depends. We don't have our effects on us right now, right?
What do you mean by effects?
Like, my AC would be lower right now. If I didn't have... I assume my armor's on, but I don't have, like, any of my weapons or anything, right?
Oh yeah, you got your weapons.
Okay.
Your weapon is still attached down to your hip. All your gear's still on you, your gold, everything.
Okay.
They brought you in, dragged you in, and shackled you up, knew you wouldn't be able to get out and get your weapon anyways. They were very lax and didn't care.
Okay, well then, no, does not hit me.
I
just wanted to make sure I had all my gear. So I'm wearing a shield.
Yeah, your shield was strapped to your back while you were strapped to the prison thing. Yeah, they didn't take nothing from you.
Alright, yeah, so yeah, does not hit me.
Yeah, which is funny, but you know, that's how it is. So 14 does not hit. Okay.
No.
And let's see if it does it this time. Maybe it's because I'm rolling on the second monitor. Yeah, it's not. A 19 would hit?
19 does hit me, yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to start doing it over on the main monitor here. Okay. So if I click this and then click you, target, roll damage, roll normal. Hopefully this will work. Ooh, max damage. I rolled an 8 on the D8. Okay, apply. Whew, badly injuring. You were already injured if you remember from earlier. You had a little bit of damage on you from when they beat you up and dragged you in here. But this hit brings you down. Now, I think it says you got to make a concentration check. Do you have a concentration spell?
I was just about to look through my my conditions because I got to take the concentration one off because I don't have anything up right now.
Okay. Yeah. So you're not. Yeah, that's right. So
it's because it would have been hold person, but it did connect.
Right.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
So I don't know where to turn it. It's not under my conditions. Oh, concentrating up here.
There's an effects tab. It's the third one from the bottom. You'll see it there. Temporary effects. And you can just go in, hit the little dotted line, and remove it. If you can, I'll do it in a second. I'll just give you a chance to find it. Anything else? Oh, that's the enemy. So Finwick, you're up.
Okay, so I'm going to run down to here. I see this thing attacking Talbot, so I'm going to attack it. Okay, so how do we target again on this?
Why is it bringing up a different sheet for this thing?
Is it T? Well, there's a target button, right?
Yeah, T is for target. What the hell?
Okay. And I'm just going to do an unarmed strike.
I double-clicked that spider creature, and it's opening up a different NPC sheet.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying with the frig. Yet it didn't.
So does the green check mark mean it hit?
I'm replacing this with this. I dragged in a new version because the other one was glitched for some reason. All right, so your total to hit was 14. It has 14 AC.
So meets. Got it.
You have
So
hit it.
first attack, first damage.
Minimum damage.
Yeah. Minimum damage.
Apply.
All right. Oh, did it automatically apply?
I
thought
just
I had
did
it
it.
targeted.
I did it.
Oh.
You hit him for 2.
All right. For 2?
For this one, yes. When you hit it, looks like it is an automaton. So unless you have magical weaponry, it has resisted.
Got it. Sounds good. All right. So, knowing this, I am going to use my flurry of blows because I'm going to have to do extra shots on this thing. So, monk focus here, spend 1, and going to attack twice. Okay. First attack.
12 is
That's
not
a
enough.
miss. Second attack.
That'll hit.
That is the hit.
It takes 3 damage of your 6.
Okay.
It is barely injured at the moment.
Got it. That's it.
Okay, moving on. Arkin, you're up.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Does the gnome, does she have a weapon?
No weapons out.
Okay.
None on her body
I'm
either, that you can see.
Yeah, so I was curious. I'm going to target the spotter, and I'm
Um,
going to open. I have to see
let
from
me
here?
say something though.
I can move here if I need to.
You can give me a quick perception check since you're looking at her a bit close. If you roll high enough, I might tell you something. Since you were checking to
Yeah,
quickly
good
see
luck
if
with
you have
that.
any weapons. I know you're not a perception master, so it's fine. Yeah, you don't see no weapons out. But
Yeah,
anyways.
like I was looking for something actively.
Yeah, nothing, no.
I'm going to target the spotter, and I'm going to cast Firebolt.
Nice.
And I'm going to miss.
I don't know if you... Some of you guys might have inspiration. I don't look like you have one, Arkin.
I don't.
No. So that shoots by, misses, hits the desk a bit behind it. But a flame bursts up.
I double check and see if I have a bonus action or anything I can do really quick, because it's been a while.
I think it was just telekinesis was one of them, I think, wasn't it? Or something, but other than that...
Yeah, that's a bonus action, but I don't see a purpose in that at the moment. I moved 2. I don't want to be there near that. Can I get on top of this, or is that to the roof?
Not
Like, can I move?
No, any getting up there is going to take some climbing tests, athletics. I'll let it be. It's difficult terrain. You can roll athletics just to see if you can try. It won't take an action. It'll just be see whether you can get up or not.
My athletics is shit. So I'm not
Right,
fun,
it's
but-
climbing on unstable, rickety wooden terrain, so it's going to require
no.
a test.
I thought it was just like a metal thing that I can like. Maybe it was like 3 or 4 feet up, like a little platform.
It's probably actually metal. It's probably like a bit of a forge that's turned off at the moment, but you know it's still like
That's
rickety and going to take a test.
Actually, I'm gonna move right there.
Jade, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to take a couple steps forward. Then I'm going to aim at her with the lightning launcher.
Ooh, that was a nat 1 to turn into that. That just misses her AC.
I will use my inspiration.
Okay.
You hit. That'll do.
That hits.
Okay. Oh, I hit the wrong one. I should have done the extra d6 one.
It's fine. Just do it now. miss it. Yeah, hit the damage from over there. Should work properly, hopefully.
Okay.
8 damage
not-
gets done to
Oh,
her protective barrier.
Okay, it's not great damage. But as I'm going over, I'm going to switch over into Gnomish and just say, your debt is marked in flesh, so the ledgers run deep. And I'm going to end up here.
Talking trash, I like it. And that's your turn? Okay.
Yep.
Alright, the Seraph of Broken Grace gets to go.
Seraph of Broken Grace. What a
Yeah.
name.
Yeah. Not gonna quite do that yet. I'm gonna try this one. The question is on who? I'm gonna flip a coin, and on a 1 it's Jade, on a 2 it's Angus. So 1 is Jade. Jade, you must make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay.
Oh, that's only a bonus action. Oh, it can still do what it wants after. Cool.
ooh, nice.
You save. So basically, this thing here starts to step up towards you, so you instinctively look over your shoulder, right? Look back at it. And you notice from its eyes, they light up almost like an optic blast of light shoots from its eyes directly at you towards your eyes, trying to blind you. But you're able to shrug it off. It then targets you and makes an attack, a normal attack. I rolled pretty high with a 16. Plus that's going to be a hit.
Yep.
I'll describe how this goes in a sec. I roll so high for damage today. I rolled a 7 on my D8. So this is 9 slashing and 4 radiant damage. I will apply it. It injures you. As its arm comes up and it forms like a radiant blade in its hand, just appears almost like Psylocke forms a blade in her hand. This one forms one of radiant light and just slashes down, and the blade just cuts across you.
Okay.
Up next, the Iron Maw Devastator. All right. That's its movement. It has 15 feet of movement. What's the range on this bad boy here? Okay. Well, from here, it's going to reach over to this Talbot that is in
I'm
its
no threat. Why is it coming for me?
Well, it locked out. You're the first one in its melee range. So it stops, turns to you, and swings with a nat 1.
Oh, love it.
So a big, as the ends of its fists are just on fire, and it's like a clawed hand. Swings down to the ground, and it just rips up all the ground around you and misses completely. It's like trying to recalibrate. Seems like just way off there. But otherwise, Quilla gets a turn. All right. As you surround her and you insult her with that, and you all rush up towards her, she says, "You're only delaying the inevitable. You're just insects dancing in the gears. You think you can stop me? Quaint. This is just the beginning, but I can't risk you slowing my process. Either way, you'll be nothing but dust time I return." And with that, the cackling laugh, she slaps a rune-stamped brass plate on her hip. There's a loud whack, followed by a pop of the compressed air. And in an instant, a brilliant flash of sputtering, yellowish energy engulfs her form. For a split second, you can see her outline, a mad tangle of wild hair, goggles gleaming, and a manic grin, before she vanishes with a crack, displaced in air. And she has vanished. Fancy, you're up.
No, I'm here. You said she vanished?
Yeah, she gave her a bit of a spiel. And then she hit the device on her hip. That seemed to be some type of strange gnomish engineering device. And she teleported out of here.
Okay. Changes what I wanted to do. Well, I'll just cast Eldritch Blast at the skitter coil.
Turning into Vasia. No, I won't do that. Alright, so hit T to target the skitter coil and shoot your blast.
It's not working. Oh my god, what is happening?
No curse words from any of the players. You're all figured you're all raging quietly on the inside that you teleported out of here.
Wait.
You seem pretty hell bent on getting revenge.
Okay.
That's okay.
Yeah. I have suddenly forgotten how to use my character sheet. No, I found it. I got it. I'm good.
You're doing great.
There you go.
You have that is a good roll.
Okay. And now my damage should be there. Hello? There it is.
It's right there in the
It's
chat
always weird
log,
how
too.
it's like above. There
Yeah,
we go.
Yeah, and you can always roll from the chat log too.
that's what I always do.
A 4, okay.
That's it.
4 damage from your Eldritch Blast. Any bonus actions or nothing right now?
Actually, I will.
Talbot, you're lucky that thing rolled a 1. Just saying.
Okay,
Yeah.
looks like Talbot's after me. I'm gonna give Talbot a bardic inspiration.
Ooh.
Okay.
You watch her,
What is it?
I guess, fancy way of casting Eldritch Blast. Inspires you.
Inspired.
Talbot, you're up.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to. I know I got the big guy, but I'm going to try to take out the small guy first because I think that's going to be
Probably a good
the thing
idea.
to do. Okay. So that's the skitter coil. Got him targeted. Let's see. This be hand crossbow.
Oh, it says you're inspired for 3,600 seconds.
Nice. Okay. So I'll just make an attack on him. Oh. 15 hits.
It does.
Okay, so I'll apply my Vex, so my next attack will be with advantage, but let's roll damage. Nice. So that's one attack, and my second attack will be with it. Oh, what were you going to say?
It's now down to injured.
Nice. Second attack. I will this. This is going to be with advantage this time because of the Vex effect. Oh, I rolled bad. Oh, it still hit. Okay.
But you have a lot of bonuses. You're
Okay,
plus 8
uh,
for some reason. Why are you plus 8?
Why am I plus 8? Let's see. Oh yeah, no, I should.
Do you have R?
Yeah, because
accuracy?
I got like from the Dex proficiency. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, because I got my plus 4 from the Dex. I got my plus 2 from archery fighting style. I got plus 2
Archery, yeah.
from proficiency bonus.
That's it, yeah, archery.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I just had to do. Okay.
I knew there had to be a feat
that-
involved because it's slightly higher than normal.
Well, it's because I bumped up my Dex last time, so I got that extra plus 1 from that.
Nice, good job. All right, well, it's a hit. Roll your damage.
Okay, so roll damage. Ooh,
Yeah.
nice damage. 10 damage that time.
Injuring it. It is now yellow injured.
Okay, and then I'm going to gonna come over here. And I think that's it for me. Yeah, that's it for me.
Angus, you're up.
Okay, I am going to irritated, like almost irately so, and then kind of snap out of it for a minute. I'm gonna look over and I see that there's a Seraph on Jade, and I have and I'm boxed into this warden, so we're kind of like back to back at the moment, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look back to Jade, and I'm just gonna be like, well, let's get you back to your friends. And then I'm going to throw my hand back, and a shadow chain is going to, like a smoky, shadowy chain is going to connect the two of us. And I'm gonna cast Warding Bond on her.
Okay. Do you want to describe to her what that does?
I will put it in the chat in a
Or you can just click
second.
the button. Yeah, and it comes in the chat.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
So that is what you have right now, Jade.
Amazing.
And you said there's a shadowy chain connecting you two?
Yeah, there's a shadowy chain that's like slinking between the two of us. And I'm gonna turn to face the warden, and I'm just gonna put my shield and mace up and just get ready. This is my action to cast the spell.
Okay, very nice. Well, now it's the warden's turn. He's going to target you. He's going to... looking at his abilities, he doesn't need to do any of these. He's just going to do his double punch. This is the one creature with multi-attack. Oh, 15 don't hit the tanky dwarf here. Following up with another one, because this is the speedster drone. Oh, that's a big roll, though. That one will hit. Damage. Normal damage. Oh, why am I rolling max and almost max every time? Another 8 on my D8. Ooh. Apply damage. You are near death from that hit.
Yeah, that one hurt.
Holy shit. So this one comes up first, and it's like rapid fire, 2 fast robotic punches. The first punch comes through, you bring up your shield, boom, big echoing sound. The other one's a bit too fast, brings like a left cross, comes right across your jaw, and rocks you. Something fierce. Finwick, you're up.
Alright, I'm going to stay where I'm too, and I'm going to keep attacking the skitter coil. Try an unarmed attack, see what happens again. That should be good.
Max damage. Okay, apply. You dealt 4 damage to this thing.
Okay, I'm just going to do a regular bonus action, not a flurry of blows.
And it is round down, because if you notice, the system automatically rounded it down. So I guess, damage gets rounded down in D&D.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Because you did 9, I hit auto apply, and I put it to 4, so.
Yeah, I think it's the... Yep, that makes sense. Alright, and second attack.
Monk with the hit. It's already badly injured. Let's see how much you can do to it. You're wearing it down. A rapid fire. Ooh. Now you got her down to badly injured.
Yeah, that's me. That's
Okay,
good.
Arkin, you're up.
I'm moving back up here, targeting the same thing. Going to shoot a firebolt.
Pew! That's a hit.
That's a hit. Roll my damage.
On the lower end, but still, damage is damage.
And that's it.
Okay, Jade, you're up.
Okay, so my dwarven pen looks real damaged.
He's near death. As he just got clocked so hard that it turned his head all the way around to look at you for a moment.
Oh dear.
Oh, look at Jade breaking out the magic.
Okay, so he gets back 11 if it didn't auto apply.
I did it. Now you are badly injured instead of near death.
I'll just look and say thank you.
You're welcome. Let's get these guys. But that's it for me.
The Seraph gets to go. 15-foot radius. To do this, you know what? It's gonna let you. Probably back down here. It's gonna step away from you momentarily. You can get attack of opportunity if you want.
I would love that. Probably dagger?
Yeah, whatever you got on you. To
Okay.
attack this thing with. Oh, you didn't target it, but a 17 does hit it.
Oh.
Oh, I'll say just barely though. This thing seems pretty agile. Or not agile. Built different. Okay.
Okay.
You did 2 damage to it.
Okay.
It goes to it. It is then. It emits a burst of radiant energy in a 15-foot radius around it. So both of you guys need to make a Constitution saving throw, please. DC 13. Oh, it didn't pop up. So I thought I'd be able to roll the damage of it. Oh, poor Angus. He missed it by 1. Okay. So, I'm gonna roll. Oh, I rolled low. You were lucky. Alright. So I click you. 4 damage down. Okay. You only take 4. But a burst of radiant energy comes out from this thing. And it's gonna just hold its ground. The Seraph where it is. And moving on. The Devastator. Walks over here, stops, says to not step on its skitter coil. It has a 10-foot range, so it can attack either of you. So I'm going to flip a coin. And on a 1, it's Fenwick. And a 2, it's Talbot. 2 is Talbot.
Come for me.
It's still got its sights on you.
It's okay. I'm glad it's coming for me because I think I have a higher AC and more HP, so I'm okay with this.
Yeah, I would have liked it to come from me.
Oh, what deflect blow?
Yeah, the new deflect attacks can do melees now. I might have been able to get it to crush the skitterbug if I could have got it to 0.
Oh, that would have been good.
I know. I've been waiting for it an opportunity.
Actually, I'm going to change my mind because I just looked at an ability it has that I think would be very good right now.
But I think you already committed to something.
Yeah, I will. I'll fine. I'll save this for later. He's not going to get 1 rounded anyways. All right. Flaming Fist. Oh my god. Alert team.
Does anyone have any way to get rid of
Silver
that 20?
Barb.
You're going to have a squished halfling. If somebody don't do some shit. Are you barbsing it, Fancy?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I will roll again.
Oh, what just happened?
Okay.
We
attack.
zeroed in on Fancy, looks like.
Oh, no, I look at there.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, that was a huge difference. And yeah, you give advantage. Give some advantage to someone other than me because I've still got your bardic inspiration.
Oh right, I forgot I could do that. Give that to Fenwick.
Okay. Well, how does your barbs work again visually?
Oh, it's like little like green leaves with like thorns, kind of like swirling around it, and I think that's how I described it in the past.
Oh, okay. Well, you just see this big thing. It reaches over to Spider, and it's coming down with a flaming fist. And Talbot, you are like seeing it, like you're looking up at your death, and then suddenly all these sparkles as Fancy just describes happens, and it just throws off the sensors in this thing, and the big flaming hand just hits the ground next to you and puts a huge indentation into it.
It's funny because in my mind, I'm just sort of picturing like Fancy just taking consciousness, tiny ethereal little spud, and just like tosses it. It just tings against like this big mechanical thing enough to distract it as its fist comes down.
I'm picturing Jubilee with a sentinel.
Yeah, more or less. Yeah,
That's a good visual.
that's a very good visual.
Fancy, you're up.
Alrighty, I'm going to Eldritch Blast the Scarecrow Coil. Send to target.
Are your sword abilities
I think
stronger there now? Because you got your subclass features, don't you?
Say that again.
Are your sword abilities stronger though now since you have your subclass features?
They might be, but I don't really want to get close to this.
Yeah, that's a smart idea.
It's really large. Okay, give me a sec. Okay.
I realized that. Oh, since I added, I wondered why this spider hasn't had a turn yet. Since I added the new one in, he's been removed from the tracker.
That's
Dude.
probably a
Oh,
miss.
he was after me originally, and so that's what happened.
That's a miss. That's it for me.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna give him his turn. So he was supposed to go after you.
Yes,
I'm
so
gonna
I
set
do
him to
remember.
22
Yeah,
I'm gonna give him a turn now, and then. Oh my god. Hang on. Update combatant. Initiative value 22. I'm going to give him a turn, then I'm going to continue on as normal, because he was supposed to have had a turn way back at the second of this round. I'm like, why is he going to die without getting an action? Like, what's going on?
he got one turn. I do remember that, but I
Yeah.
never even noticed that he didn't. Do
He was like one of the
second
first
time.
ones to go. He ran up there, and that's it. So
Yeah.
now that he's here, he's going to do this. He's going to move over to here, skitter over to here. And he's going to do a static discharge. You can see static was building up around this thing, like crackling of electric, almost like lightning. Crackling starts to form around it, and everyone within a 10-foot radius, including the big guy, I guess, needs to make a Constitution saving throw. DC 13. Con of 13. Yep. And I'm gonna roll Con 13 for my big guy too. You failed.
Con saving throw.
Ooh, I rolled good. Figured that'd be Dex.
No, because this is the way this one's working narratively is it's more like a taser effect. You can't avoid it. Like the whole 10-foot area is just everything in it gets hit with lightning. It's just a matter of whether you're letting the shock affect you or not. It's narratively to how this one works. There's nowhere to dodge out of the way. But either way, you're both totally fine. Now, I think you might have taken half damage. On a fail, take half as much. Okay. So, but the other big guy takes full damage. So, oh my god, it was pretty decent. So, rounded down, you each are going to take 5. So I'm going to click you and go 5 down. And oh, that was temporary HP on Finwick. Good old Finwick.
Yeah, remember that time I killed a guy?
Yep, I remember.
And it barely injures Talbot.
Average Farm remembers.
I have a lot of HP.
I stole his hit. I get temporary hit points when I kill things, and I killed a guy
Nice.
in a
So,
brothel.
and the lightning actually did 11 damage to the big guy. Now we'll move on. Top of the round, Talbot.
Okay, I've got my Vex on the Skitter Coil, so I'm going to make an attack on him with advantage.
Funny thing is he's up next. The Skitter Coil's up next.
Let's see if I can finish him off.
Because where he missed his turn.
Oh, was that a 20? Oh, no. I couldn't tell. The way the dice for me was a 20 or an 8, and I couldn't tell. It's still a hit. So let's do some damage. I apply my Vex again. Just assume I'm always applying my Vex, because there's no reason not to. Let's see here. That's... Is he still alive from that? Because I'm
Yes.
probably... Oh, actually...
He's near death.
Okay, I'm actually going to re-roll the 2, so it might be one less. So just give me a moment. I'm going to... Just with the Piercer. I'm going to re-roll this.
He has immunity to
Hey.
poison, so none of that poison went through, I don't think.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Like, add an extra 3 piercing damage.
Okay. Let's see if that's enough. I don't even know. Let's see.
Yeah, it determines because I do have another
he's
attack.
alive.
He's still alive? Okay, so I'm going to make another attack on him. So this is still with advantage because of Vex. That's a hit. And this should finish him off.
Maybe.
This will finish him off. I knew it.
Well, let's see. Apply. No, see, she shouldn't have. He had 4 HP left. So with poison, he should be totally immune to it. And then half of 7 rounded down is 3. So he should have 1 left. I don't know. So it's been applying your full damage when it.
Wait, so what is he immune to? Like, what is he?
Poison. Like, not even resistant to poison.
No.
He's totally
Oh.
immune to poison.
Okay, so but he's resistant to piercing as well.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. He's resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, and lightning.
Okay. I think that's all I've got there now.
So
But
he
he's
has-
not dead.
He has 1 HP left.
Okay. I am still going to move a bit away, so he's going to get an attack of
I
opportunity.
wonder why
though.
that is. It picks up that you got poison, but yet, and he has immunity poison, but yet it's still applying.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, and my weapon isn't magical, so it's not going to ignore the resistance. But I am going to move away to make some distance. So he gets an attack of opportunity if you want him to do that.
Ooh, you're letting him attack. Electro Bite.
Yo.
16 misses.
Yep. Okay, I'm down here now.
It goes to it. It has 1 HP, but it's an automaton, so it doesn't fear anything. It's going to attack the target right in front of it. With an Electro Bite. 13 misses the monk. That is it. Angus, you are up.
I am going to take a swing at this guy, this warden.
Okay. Good luck.
So I figure out how to do that. There we go. Normal.
Ooh, big roll.
And how do I do the damage?
In the chat log, I'm just gonna hit the damage that came up in the.
Okay, there it is. Damage.
High damage too. Ends up doing 4 damage because it is resistant as well to non-magical damage. Anything else from you, sir?
I'm going to use my bonus action to healing word myself.
That's a good idea. Since you were badly injured. Very good. All right, now it goes to it. It has.
The dwarf is healing the automatons. We must help Jade.
All right, this guy always has multi-attack because that's his thing. Speedy punches. Ooh, 14's not enough. Follows up with another follow-up punch just like last time. Oh, okay. This guy hits pretty hard too. As this time you block one with the shield and the other one you take it to the gut, but the armor takes it. And you let out a grunt. All right, Finwick, you're up.
All right, moving or killing this guy. Hopefully,
He has 1 HP.
You've got
1
advantage.
HP, and I have advantage. I'll dig it. Well, he got it. He has 1 HP.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's got 1 HP. Just finish him.
All right, I would delete him. You want to describe how you destroy this spider-like?
Absolutely. So I'm just hitting a metal thing with my fists, and I don't know if you have noticed it, but I'm hitting it in the exact same spot. So it started out like a little fist-like dent, and then it got bigger and bigger and bigger, and finally I popped through the plate that I was hitting into it, twisted, and just all the lights went zzz. And any kind of life force this automaton had just kind of right into me. And then I am taking off. So I'll bonus action, because I'm in his melee, right? This big thing's
Yes.
melee range. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I can bonus action patient defense to disengage.
Okay.
5, 7, 8.
Coming down to help them out, huh? Nice.
And I'll say, hello, Jade. It's nice to see you. Alive. And then I'll square off with this thing. That's it.
My brother's so cool.
Arcane hero.
What here is hurting?
Well, the big thing is barely injured. And you can see, if you zoom in on them, you can see what they are. But this one over here is injured, and this one's perfectly healthy. Hasn't been hit yet.
Okay. I'm going to target.
Well, that's not true. It did take 2 dagger damage from Jade. So it took 2 damage.
I'm going to target the warden, and I'm going to shoot a firebolt.
Okay. You rolled a 2, Johnny.
It's a miss. Why not? And then I am going to step back here.
Jade, you were up.
Okay. With Finn coming over, she's a little bit like misty-eyed. Mind if I make your punches a little strong?
Yes, that would be acceptable.
Okay, so you have second level magic weapon, so you get a +1 bonus to attack rolls and damage rolls. And your fists are magical right now with that.
Well, his wrappings.
Now I'll do.
His monk
was wrappings.
Yeah.
Yes.
My monk wrappings are going to be so magic. Finally, so now I can hit these things for real.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's bonus action, so I'm going to take 2 steps this way to... Oh dear.
Is that applied on me, or is it something I have to do?
No, you just have to remember. Well, I don't know how we can apply that. That's a good question.
Oh, I moved over so I could see the Blackthorn Warden. I shot my lightning launcher at him, hit with 16, did 11 damage, and then walked back between my 2 friends.
Okay, and it badly injures him as the lightning did full damage to him. As you zap him pretty hard. The Seraph of Broken Grace. I'm gonna roll, and on a 5+, it recharges one of its abilities. Oh, it does. It got its Radiant Pulse back. The excellent 15-foot radius. Perfect, because there's 3 of you. So why wouldn't I use it? Once again, a big pulse of radiant comes out. All of you guys need to make a DC 13 con check. There's no avoiding it. It's just a matter of whether you can shrug off its effect. Through sheer grit and spit. And all 3 of you did. Okay, so you take half as much on a successful save. Alright. I rolled really well. Rounded down, that's 6 damage.
And Jade's gonna take 3,
Okay.
and I'm gonna take 9.
Oh my god. Okay, so I'm putting 9 and putting down on you. So now you're badly injured. 3 on Jade. And what's it? 6 for Finwick, right?
Mhm.
Oh, Zorbed with temp HP. Good old Finwick. All right. Well, that could have been a lot worse. 13 to all of you if you didn't save, but you saved. The Iron Maw Devastator. Well. It's gonna do something fun now. This is fine. Where it stands. It marches towards the 2 on the stairs, looks up the set of stairs going up to you. The center of his chest builds with flame like a furnace and shoots out a 15-foot cone in your direction. Each of you must make a dexterity saving throw. Try to get out of the way of this big furnace blast of heat.
Got this.
Oakley dokley.
You want to get this.
I don't know where to do my... Oh, I think I found it.
Success
Wait.
for Arkin. Half damage
Hold
for
on.
Arkin. Maybe less because it is fire. Do you have resistance to
Here we go.
fire?
I'm wondering that right now.
You're a fire genasi. Oh, look at the
Oh,
rolls.
nice. Good
Okay.
rolls.
All right. So, you know what? It's normally 4d8, but since you're both half, I'm just going to roll 2d8. It's normally a 4d8 attack, so you're going to take this full amount each.
Oh, I'm resistant to fire,
And I rolled
so I'll take
shit.
half.
All right, we have to apply that ourselves.
No, I'll do it. So a full 5 to...
Fancy.
Fancy. So only 2 damage ends up going to Harkin, the fire genasi, from saving and being made a fire yourself. So that didn't work out as good as I hoped. I was hoping to do 4d8 damage to you guys. Anyways,
Yeah,
Fancy, you
Glad
are
that
up.
didn't happen. Okay, well, since he's pretty much up in my grill, I'm gonna...
He's blocking the way
attacking.
downstairs now, yeah.
I'm gonna... Well, I'm flying,
Oh, yeah. You can
so I'm
fly
gonna
past him.
flutter... No. Yes. I'm gonna go here, I think.
Okay,
Is that a good idea?
probably.
He can already reach you where you're 2, so you're all within
No,
his attack
I'm-
range.
Like, he has a 15-foot cone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, you're fine.
I just...
That's right. You don't want to group up. And keep
I don't want to
getting
make it easy for him.
I'm moving on my turn anyway, so don't worry about it.
Okay, so yeah, give me a sec.
Wonder
Oh,
if
I have
he's
to target
programmed
him.
for fairy racism, like everything else in this campaign.
All right.
What's
Ooh,
this?
that was a fun little. I didn't see that before. The sword slash.
Didn't hit with a 17.
It did not. And it's not due to Dex. It's due to this thing being a giant thing made of solid iron.
Do any of your subclass features add to your attack or anything like that? Because you got a bunch of things with your level up, but I can't remember what they are.
Give me a sec. I'll put Hex on him as a bonus action.
Sure, there's no save for that, right? I don't think. It's just automatic.
No, just goes on him. Cast spell. I guess I'm doing that right.
Well, you have inspiration, by
Could've-
the way, too. It's up to you if you want to use it, but I just noticed you have
Oh,
inspiration.
yeah. You know what? Sure, let's try again.
Hang
Why
on, once,
not?
but damn sure. Oh, never mind. Yeah, you got dueling. That's different.
Can I go?
Oh, yeah, go for it. Yeah. I was just reading your abilities, see if there's anything that you had. We'll go for
Okay.
it. Yeah. Inspiration, and you rolled a 2, unfortunately.
All right, that's it for me.
Nice try.
Swing and a miss.
Talbot, you're up.
Okay. I am. I want to focus on these smaller guys so we can all pummel the big thing together. So I'm going to.
You don't want to go for the 17 plus AC giant guy up there?
Over here, I'm going to make an attack at the Seraph. So this is just going to be a normal attack. Oh wait, I got a target. Give me a moment. $16 hits. Okay, and I am going to do some damage.
This one is also immune to poison. These all are. They're supposed to be.
Well, I assume they are. No worries.
They're supposed to be. So.
Okay. Sorry, it's not damage. Okay. And I'm going to make my second attack with a bonus action. This will be advantage because I got the Vex applied.
Let me just see what your damage would have been. So it wouldn't have been 1, and it would have been 6 half, so it's only 3 damage that one takes. Okay.
Yeah, is it applying it correctly, or
I'm going to do it manually. For you, because of your poison thing's not adding in correctly, so I just did the 3 damage
weird.
to it.
Okay. So yes, I'm doing my second attack there now. I'm going to target it. This one's going to be an advantage, though. As a hit. And damage.
Okay, so again 1, and then half of the 6 is 3 again. Okay.
Yep, there you go. And that is me.
Angus, you are up. You're badly injured, but you're up.
I am going to move up this way, seeing how we keep getting pinged in a 15-foot cone. I am then going to cast Cure Wounds on myself, because I'm just a punching bag.
Alright, so hang on. So as you are there, and you look down and you are badly injured, right? With the blood pouring out of you?
Yeah.
Your eyes flare up and you hear, "Bleed all you want, dwarf. I only need your rage." Your own voice. You say that out loud. As then suddenly you're able to cast the power words.
Well, no, if he says that, then I go to put my hands on my chest to heal myself, and then instead of healing going through my, like, these gnarled, sickled blade, like, hooks come out of my hand, like, form in my hand, and I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds on that.
Oh, you're changing your mind, huh? Okay. So, feeling that burning rage inside of you. Alright, so what do I make a save of what? Or is it an attack? Inflict wounds.
It's an attack roll, I believe.
Oh,
No, it's a saving throw.
Okay, Constitution saving throw. I rolled low. 12
That is a fail.
That's a fail. So you
so damage.
Hit the damage button there.
Yeah.
Decent.
Mm.
The full 8 is applied, badly injuring it.
And that is my turn.
So your inflict wounds looks like the.
It's 2 chained hooks that form in my hand, and I lash out at him and like tear across its abdomen.
And as these hooks rip and hook into its abdomen temporarily, this thing is like trying to pummel you back in response as you're wrapping it up with chains. So it's his turn, and it is attacking. First attack, rolls a 2. Second attack, rolls a much higher, 21. Rolling the damage, normal hit. Rolled low this time, he didn't max it out.
Yeah.
Still a hard
That's
hit
good.
though. Ooh, near death. He hits hard anyways, but at least he only rolled a 3 this time. So as you hook and you rip chunks out of him, he gets projected forward, lunges in, misses one hand, but the other one comes straight in your nose, cracks you hard. What a robotic punch. Finwick, you're up.
All right, so now that I got crazy wraps going, so you already buffed my unarmed strike. Does that mean
You'll
I
need
have
to put. You'll
to-
have to put the +1 in for now. But I made it
Okay.
magical for now.
okay?
You know,
no
I can
problem.
add it if you want to give me a second. I can quickly put the +1 in. Make it's easier for
I
you.
can hit the plus button. That's not a big deal.
Yeah, I'll just do it.
All right,
We just got to remember to
Oh,
change it afterwards.
no worries. You should set up when you get some downtime magic wraps because she does this to me a lot. Then I can just use
Yeah, I'll
one
do
in the
that.
future.
Actually,
Yeah.
for now, you just do it manually because this looks like it's going
Okay,
more complicated.
perfect.
You had +1 hit and +1 damage, but the magic's already there.
Okay.
When do you
see,
get your own
well-
magic fist? Is that like level 7 or something?
I don't know what. Yeah, I'll have a look later.
You can add it at your last tab instead of adding it every time.
Well, we'll find out now. I hit them, so hitting the damage here and normal.
Full 8 damage comes through, injuring it.
Oh, I see that the full damage went through, so I like this. I'm going to use my focus to do a flurry of blows, and we will continue another 2 attacks.
Max damage. Yep, the big 10 went through, badly injuring it.
Okay. and
Well, now
then
you got magical weapons you're unloading.
I'm going full board.
Nice. Look at you. Lighten them up. You're like friggin' Iron Fist right now.
Yes.
Another 10. Near death.
Very nice.
Whew. And what I liked
So
about
once
this...
the first one hit, you just see I kind of jump up, and in the span of one jump, I do 2 quick punches to his chest, and the whole thing starts to cave in, and I land.
Nice.
That's
One thing
it.
I liked about this fight when I was planning, I gave all these things resistances, which is cool because it gives a chance for like Jade's ability to shine on magic spells. Because like before you guys get too high levels and everyone has magic weapons, you get to feel the pain of like using mundane weapons,
Oh yeah.
and it makes abilities like Jade's shine. So Arkin, you are up.
I have a question. Can I run through underneath this guy where he's so big?
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's 3 blocks. He's also super slow. But if you leave his radius, he's going to attack you. I won't
That's
even
fine.
make you make a
I'm-
test for it because he basically plants his feet and the top is swiveling around. He's not mobile at all.
That's what I figure. I don't think this is going to work. I'm going to get here and I turn and I'm going to cast Gust of Wind, which is a strong blast of wind in this direction, 60 feet long, 10 feet wide. Anyone in it has to make a strength saving throw, or be pushed away 15 feet, I think it is.
You're not doing that on a big guy, are you?
I am.
But
No
when
size on it.
there's no size limit to Gust.
Nope.
Okay, he's a huge construct, and you're going to do this.
Oh, it's a strength check, so
Yeah, that's the downside. It is a strength check.
Check or saving throw.
Saving throw.
Okay, A normal roll. I rolled a 5, but it's a +7.
So he's going up that hallway.
Oh my god, okay. So how far does he move?
15 feet. And his movement back is halved.
10, 15. So I'm going to put him there diagonally because you would have had to shove him diagonally, kind of like that 5, 10, 15.
Yeah.
And he has half movement to move back.
And now there's a big gust of wind going. Gave me a thing to place it, like right there.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it didn't have like a size thing. I know sometimes with the movement things, there's like smaller or something like that.
I was very surprised as well.
It's a huge
like,
creature, and it's like gust of wind. Whoa!
It's a big gust. It's a big gust.
Hey, it's magic. You did it. Very cool. The flames on it flicker as it gets forced, and the thing is like just, the top of it starts rotating around, confused why it's getting pushed. It's never been pushed in its life. But it's fine. Are you done? Or anything else?
Yeah.
That's fine if you are. I was just curious. If not,
No,
Jade,
I was
you're
reading.
up.
The bottom paragraph talks about what it does to flame, but I don't think it would affect him.
Okay, Jade, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to take aim at the Blackthorn Warden. Oh, not enough.
Oh.
That's okay. Just miss.
Okay, anything
Stay
else?
where I am. Nope, that's it.
Okay, on a 5+, it recharges its ability. It does not, so it has to do something else. It's going to do its Radiant Blade, probably against the target right in front of it. The monk, who just nearly destroyed it. Radiant Blade, attack. Damn it. It's almost a nat 20. It misses. Devastator. So this thing normally has 15 feet of movement halved. So how am I going to friggin' do half of 15?
7 feet.
So 5. I can't really do half a block.
He can
5 foot
dash to
block.
get 15, and then that's it. Then he's in melee.
5, 10, 15. Fine. He dashes to get back here.
So now he has to do another strength saving.
Oh, really? Okay. That's fine. Hopefully
No,
it
he's
will-
+7.
Oh my god.
Throw 5 again.
5,
Push right back.
So what happens?
He goes back again.
Back.
Are you you jerk? What the hell is going on to my giant robot?
I can't believe this is working. And I'm
I
so
know
happy
gust of
that
wind
it
should
is.
not do that, but it does.
Gorgeous.
I'm taking
Alright.
Gust of Wind on any caster in the new system we ever play again.
Yeah. Did it do this in the old one? I thought it
No,
was a
Gust of
size-
Wind was pointless.
Oh.
Nobody took it in the
Yeah,
first
I
one.
just want to say no one used that before, right?
Gust of Wind was it was a 5 or 10 foot push. I think it was 5 feet.
Yeah, it was like a
And-
5-foot push.
This one is 10 feet wide, 60 feet, and it pushes 15 feet, and it just stays. There was just a one-time pew.
Yeah. Yeah, this was a concentration, just this blast of wind that just stays up.
Oh, that's 20.
Ooh, look at that! Pew pew.
Very nice.
Make sure you hit critical damage when you roll your damage, Fancy.
Yes.
Oh, you
Oh.
rolled
Oh,
shit.
no!
That was
You're-
trash.
Oh. This is
You
a
had
roller
that comment.
coaster, Mel.
That was trash. Go ahead.
That was the
Okay.
greatest shot to his thickest piece of armor that you've ever made.
Yeah.
Right?
Don't forget your hex.
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, you have some hex damage.
Because this is the first time I used it.
Oh, I don't know if I got that
Yeah.
set up on your sheet, do I? Probably
Bonus
not.
hex damage. This would also be critical.
It would.
So,
But it's
yeah,
not
just
going
hit-
to let me.
yeah, just hit damage and then hit critical. It should pop
So
up and
you
give
have
you
2d6 necrotic.
It just says. Hold on, give me a second.
Oh
A
yeah,
hex applies to an attack. It's not the same. Just roll 2d6.
or just click it
2d6.
twice.
Yeah, I'll click it twice.
I don't know. Yeah. Nice.
4.
It's better.
Very
Better.
nice. 9.
Okay,
Oh,
a little better.
it didn't go through, so
Little.
we're gonna do it manually. 9 down. Ooh, that brings it
Okay.
to injured.
That's it
Barely
for
injured
me.
to injured. as you lay into it with hexes and blasting. Talbot, you're up.
Okay, I am going to make an attack at the Seraph, see if I can finish it off. Still got my Vex on it, so let's make an advantage attack. That is a hit. Damage.
It probably won't finish it with one hit. Because it's immune to the 4, so it only takes 3 damage again. You're always hitting this thing for 3.
Yeah.
So you did 3. Still near death.
And, okay, another attack. Still got Vex on it, so I'll just roll. Attack. Advantage.
One good thing about you're consistent. You never miss, so at least you're doing that kind of damage every
Yeah,
time.
that's why I'm always hitting it. And normally most targets have deal a lot of damage. So I'm glad I got the resistances, because I found other combats I was sort of bursting them down too fast. So I do like that they have resistances in this encounter. So I hit that. Let's deal some damage. Oh, that's nice.
Okay, so the poison's immune. Half of that.
So it's
rounds
9. So
4. So he takes 4 damage. He had. Oh god, watch this. So if I go 4 and go down, he has 1 HP left.
1 HP again.
Yep.
Oh,
I keep getting enemies down to 1 HP. That's okay.
It works out
that
really
is
well
a-
for me, to be fair, because I'm going to get the temp HP from Nate taking it out.
True. Actually, I'm okay with that. I get no extra benefit except for bragging rights for finishing them. So you go for it.
Angus, you are up, Angus. But you are near death up there. I think Mike might be.
I am now going to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Counter spell.
Oh, yeah. The Devastator counter spells. Ooh, wow. Okay. So
That was a very nice heal.
you are now just badly injured.
Yeah. And that's what's left away. And then that is going to be my turn.
Cool. I'm targeting you with rapid fire punches again.
This thing deals like another 15 wounds to you now.
Okay. Damage.
What's the I'm just like straight Steve Rodgering right now.
Oh, 11 damage. There comes its second attack.
Please miss, please miss.
No, not
No!
roll a 17. I'm not gonna miss.
Yeah, I think you're going down.
Unconscious.
Alright, you don't want you no longer have that warding bond.
okay.
So you heal. You start to heal, magically heal yourself, and just as this thing is just rapidly mechanical straight boxing, like Rock'em Sock'em robots, just in your face, and rocks you down to the ground. Finwick, you're up.
All right. And
You took a ton of damage, though, dwarf.
I'm going to look back at Jade really quick and say, was that your friend?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to look back at the Seraph and just do an attack here.
Nat 20 on something with 1 hit point.
With 1 HP, overkill.
Describe how you killed Sarah.
Perfection.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna look back and you say, I'll get him. And I'm gonna look back at this thing. I'm just gonna put my fist right through it, grab whatever middle section it is, pull it right out, and watch it drop. And then I'm gonna run over to it.
You can see like they were trying to build an angel, but the wings are not built yet, so it has no flight or anything. It's yeah.
Okay, and I'm gonna flurry of blows next for the Terminator. There. So I'm just trying to flurry of blows are on a different page. Here we go. Take that one off here, and then go back to this one and unarmed strike. Oh, target him first.
Miss.
Miss, that's alright. I got another one.
I've got that bardic inspiration that I haven't had needed to use yet.
Okay, you hit.
Okay.
Oh, max damage again. Monk's on fire.
Nice.
Near death. You brought it down to near death.
Because owed this for a long while.
Yeah.
I haven't had a lot of good rolls in the last couple sessions.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah,
magic
this is
fists
long overdue.
that Jade gave you are adding up big time.
Jade gives me these. Yeah, she's added so much to this.
All these damages would have been half. That it for you? Are we up to Arkin, I think?
Yeah.
I'll move back here, and then I'm going to target a Terminator and shoot him with a firebolt, or attempt to, because I suck at those tonight.
You two suck at them tonight.
Oh my goodness! You've missed every single time.
No, he hit one. He hit one.
No, I hit one firebolt, and then my
You did?
attention goes
Okay.
back to the wind stream from me to it.
Jade, you're up.
Okay.
Oh, this one's gone. So you just got a near-death warden and a unconscious or dying dwarf.
I have no spells. I can't do anything for the dwarf.
Oh,
It's okay. Like I've got things to sort of take care of him on my turn.
I've got things I can.
Yeah, I've got a pocket full of good berries. I only spent one on the old man upstairs. Still got 9.
A bunch of us got the healer.
They would have been
feat, too.
squished into grape juice if you didn't barge that critical attack from the big guy. Silvery barged it away. Ooh, Ray of Frost. Who's this going at?
Yeah. That's gonna go with the big boy. The big boy in the wind.
Okay. 16.
Doesn't hit.
It hits it. It just doesn't affect it. Bounces off
Okay.
its armor.
And I think Jay's just gonna say, he was a prisoner like me. She kept him. She took our blood. That's it.
5. Damn it. 10, 15. It dashes over to there. It's going to make another damn strength saving throw.
My favorite part of this game right now.
Is 16 enough?
I think it is. I think it's 14.
It would have been hilarious if it keeps.
If you crowd control my giant.
Hey, the wind is.
If you rolled another 5, I was just going to drop Mike and leave.
Wind is doing this, like.
God, fancy.
Grant.
You're up, Fancy.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna cast Healing Word on the dwarf.
Okay.
Oh wait, I need to target him. So it goes on the correct. Okay.
Nice. Almost max.
Huge.
Very nice.
Huge.
Heal is better than my damage.
Yeah.
All right, since this big guy is in front of me again, I'm going to try and hit him with my sword. Oh wait, I need to target him, not the dwarf. That would be bad.
Don't hurt me, I just got up.
Right?
17, not enough.
More kids still awake?
That's it.
Talbot.
Okay, I don't need to heal the dwarf, so let's see if I can finish off this last guy, or at least.
Well, there's 2 left. This guy's still alive.
Well, yeah, that's what I meant, the little guy. So here, I'm gonna go boop, just a little bit closer, line of sight. Okay, let's make a normal attack on him. Oh wait, I gotta target him. That's a hit. Damage. Apply my Vex on him. The damage.
So you can do 4
You can
damage.
adjust it.
And he has 3 HP left. So.
Okay, I got another attack, and this was going to be advantage.
No, he's dead.
I got my... Oh, he's dead. Oh, never mind. Ignore that roll then.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought he was okay. Okay, I'm going to jump up on the table, get a bit closer, and I'm going to make an attack. My second attack at this guy.
You can
This is
keep
gonna
that
be a
roll if you
normal-
want, because that would be a hit.
No, because I made that attack with advantage. I
Oh,
don't have
okay.
advantage on this other guy.
Okay.
So this is going to be a normal attack.
Target him.
So, yep. Thank you. I'll roll it up here. This is a normal. That is a hit.
Yep.
Okay. And just give me one moment. Let's double check something. Let's see. Okay. Let's double check. It's not one thing. Okay, so I'm going to do damage, right? Okay, I'm assuming this thing is also resistant to poison, though, right?
Yep. So it's
Okay, there's one thing I might do. I just have to double check, though. You can just manually adjust that as you see fit. I just need to double check something.
Okay, it took its 4 damage from your attack.
Okay. I'm going to try something. This might not work. I guess we'll sort of figure it out. I'm going to use my Toxic Tradecraft. So when I hit that, I'm going to spend a spell slot. It deals extra poison damage, which is immune to, so I won't bother rolling the damage. But it also gets the poison condition. Is it immune to the poison condition?
I would say that's why I gave him immunities to poisoned, because.
Well, those are two different things, though. So is it immune to the poison condition, though?
No, I didn't give it, but still narratively, like, okay, but are you like essentially affecting it with a poison? Because it doesn't. It's a robot.
Yeah, well, this is why I wanted to make sure. If it is immune to, that's fine. I was more or less testing it out.
Yeah, like this is something I made myself, but like I don't know. Like I get like if it's the poison condition, but it was applied by something else, like it was a spell, but like it was a similar effect. I don't know. It's just like essentially no poison has no effect on this, so I don't.
Okay, no. I'm a-okay with that. Okay, I just wanted to test that there, so I'm not going to do anything else as a result of that.
I would say it's immune to a poison condition as well.
Yeah, I just wanted to test that. Yep. So that's it for me.
Considering if it had blood, it's just a ferning, raging inferno. But yeah, Angus.
So he took half damage from that, right? Yeah.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. I'm gonna spend half.
He would have taken just a half.
Yeah, I'm standing half. I'm gonna spend half my movement standing up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look over to the this short man next to me. Relatively short. We're almost the same height. I'm just going to nod. And I'll look over to the red-haired gnome on the table, or halfling on the table I just saw shut up. And I'll point to his weapon, and I'll be like, try aiming higher. And I'm going to cast second level magic weapons, and I'm going to replace the drawstring on his crossbow with chains.
Nice.
And you now effectively have a +1 weapon.
Very nice.
Well done, Angus. And you look down at your crossbow helmet, and the string kind of got like a magical chain-like aura around it.
Nice upgrade.
All right, is that it, Finwick? We're moving on to Finwick.
All right. So, as you're finishing the word aim higher, so as you're finishing the word higher, I say, Jade's friend, take this. And like a dart, I throw a healing vial of healing potion in your mouth. So as your lips finish the word higher, you now have a fucking vial of healing potion in your mouth that you're drinking.
Oh, you're
so as a bonus action, I'm giving you a bonus action. I can administer to somebody within 5 feet of me 2d4 plus 2 hit points with the potion of healing I have.
Oh, okay. Why,
Yep, so there's a bonus.
Why is it a bonus action to give someone else a potion?
Because it's written in the words under the potion of healing. I don't know.
Okay.
As a bonus action, you can drink or administer it to another creature within 5 feet of yourself.
Oh, that must be a 4th edition change then. Because, normally...
Yeah, that's one of the new 2024 changes.
Oh, okay, cool. That's what I was confused about, because in old editions it took your action.
Yeah, I pull from my robes, and as your mouth closes on the word, you're now sucking on a healing potion. All right, so 2d4 plus 2 hit points. I don't know if I can... I can't apply it, so I don't... Oh, wait, no, I can use ability. Maybe I can target you. Let me try it.
Probably it'll come up in the chat. Yeah, there you go. And it's science you can target it. Maybe it'll work. Yeah.
Woohoo! Did you just get...
He will now. +7. Now you, it worked.
Oh, cool. All right. Although for some reason I can't close the potion of healing window. Oh, there it goes. All right. Now I'm going to run up here and thematically jump into the wind and fly this way.
Now, is he affected by the wind?
Yes. I can make him not, but I assume I wouldn't have time to do it otherwise. Yeah. Or I might.
And I would be purposely failing the roll. I'm jumping in the wind.
Okay, well, either way, okay, you jump in the wind and get projected with the wind.
And I'm gonna kind of do like a whole Raiden Mortal Kombat like body strike.
Okay, go for it.
And I'll target him now. And I just
Because
get
it's
the
so
one
cool,
attack.
if you do hit, I'm gonna let you do more damage. Just for this one ability. This is like a team up ability.
No,
Oh, but it's not
I did
enough.
No.
Did not. But that's cool. That's cool. And now for this, until my next turn, I'm using my cloak thing here, my cloak of smog, to do the smoky blur. So until the start of my next turn, attack rolls against me have disadvantage. I haven't used that yet.
Nice.
So what happened is I jumped in the wind and just a smoky blur like Raiden's lightning went at him. I missed. Well, I hit him, maybe just hit his plate, but yeah.
Nice. Very cool. Eric, and you're up.
Moving back to the bench, and I'm going to target him, and I'm going to try another fireball. This firebolt right there. I'll cast it.
It hits
Ooh,
with a
that-
firebolt, penetrating its armor. You rolled minimum damage. I'm applying 0 damage to it because it has resistance to fire. You have done
That's trash.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's trash.
He finally hit
It's like,
something
we
and
finally hit him for nothing.
you roll a 1 and it's resistant.
God.
I knew this thing was going to be resistant to fire.
That should
because
be
of all the fire.
illegal.
It's literally
You
a,
should take illegal. You should take 1 point of damage.
it's a metal frame that's a living furnace. And you hit with a 1 damage fireball.
Arkin, choose a different element.
I should.
Anything else? Or do we move to Jade?
She says to the guy with fire for hair.
Change all of you.
Like I can't. It's part of my aesthetic.
Just keep your flame aesthetic. Just surprise people when you throw cold damage.
I'm using wind right now.
Exactly. Just
Look how
gotta
well
keep
it's working out for you.
Right? Keep
Yeah.
them on their toes.
Okay,
Anyway.
I'll change.
Jade, do your worst.
Okay. I'm gonna do Ray of Frost.
Okay. I like it. Hey, it hits.
Okay.
Okay, Frost seems to work, I'll admit it.
It's gonna do full
okay.
damage.
I'll just change everything about myself.
No. I'll just totally change who I am as a person now.
So Eddie, the shenanigans with Ray of Frost is that his movement speed goes down 10 feet.
So he has a 5-foot movement speed? Is that what you're telling me?
No, at the moment he has 5 foot because he passed mine.
He frozen.
Yeah. He went, okay. Well, thank
But
you
like,
very
if
much
he
for that,
if he
Jade.
gets pushed back, then he has like no movement.
Screw you guys. Screw you guys. Anything else, Jade?
No, that's it. I'm sorry.
Well, at least you guys are in melee range with it.
Don't be sorry.
Devastator.
He has, like,
Oh,
2 feet of movement.
Something new comes into effect. Molten Core. All right. So, any creature that... Oh, this is going forward now, I guess. Any creature that starts its turn within 5 feet of the Devastator is taking fire damage. So remind me, you two, when it's your turn, you're taking fire damage. That's just an automatic passive thing.
I'm sure they'll remind you.
Yes, exactly. All right, who do we attack here? I'm going to roll a dice. And on a 1, it's the fairy. On a 2, it's the monk.
The fairy.
God, it's
Oh,
the
it's-
monk.
The monk.
Advantage.
Ooh.
Damn it!
Yeah.
I wanted to attack the non-disadvantaged one.
No, you flip the coin. The
Like,
die
you
has been
could have made the
cast.
decision to not flip a coin.
The smoky blur wins again.
This thing hasn't landed a hit yet. You
Nope.
jerks. But that's it for its turn.
I'm loving this cloak.
It makes another strength saving throw now.
Really?
I hope it gets blown away because it will not be able to walk back.
So,
I did too.
No, it's staying.
oh, it'll
Oh,
Fancy,
Oh,
you're up.
boom.
And
All right,
you
give me
take
the molten
damage.
damage.
You
Do I have to roll a save?
Nope, it's just automatic.
Oh, just automatic.
1 damage.
One little. All right, I'm going to slash at him with my sword.
Why does it still say concentration? With you.
I have hex up, so I am actually concentrating on something.
Okay, make a DC 10
That is-
con check from 1 point of fire damage.
Right. Oh,
Don't whiff this. Don't.
it's me you're talking to.
You're oh,
no,
what?
I'm not.
Wait, what?
It's a 10 minimum, right?
He's
Yeah, it
gone.
is 10 minimum. Do you have inspiration or anything to use?
Oh, I used it already.
Well, you lose your hex. You can recast it, but
Take
Hold on.
that.
I'm
At least.
running out of spells.
unless you want to save it for silvery barbs instead.
No, I have no. I have one spell left.
Hey, it did something.
Yeah, no, that's okay. That's fine. Everything's fine. I'm going to hit him.
So you
With
lose your
my sword.
concentration on Hex as your hair lights on fire for a second. Ooh.
That
Ooh,
will hit.
nice.
But my hex is gone, so that's trash. But anyway,
Is
moving
your
on.
blade supposed to be magical?
Yeah, she can deal certain different types of magical damage, like radiant, necrotic. I can't remember what
Hopefully
other
it'll
ones.
apply. If not, I'll fix it. So roll your damage.
Not fire.
Yeah.
Not fire, not fire.
I learned.
You've seen that ice hurt it pretty good. So
Yeah. So let's just go with ice damage.
okay.
Yeah,
So-
that's it for me.
That is going to be 6. I'm just going to manually do it here. 6 ice damage applies. Very nice. Anything else fancy before we go to Talbot?
No, I have one spell left, so I'm gonna hang on to it.
Magical crossbow. Just make sure you roll the top one that says hand crossbow.
Yeah, I
Not
will.
the poison one.
I'll take my bonus action first. Just sort of like take that little sutured acorn and crack it under my nostrils. Focus as I cast my Hunter's Mark on the Devastator. That'll be my bonus action. I'm only going to get one attack, but it is going to be advantage because I did Vex it previously. So it's going to be a tough one. Do I add the +1? Because
Yeah,
it doesn't
write
look
it
like
in.
that.
Do it yourself. Right
In
to the
situational
+1.
bonus? Is that where I put it?
Yeah.
Okay. This will be an advantage.
Nat 20.
Nat 20! Oh, and I just did my Hunter's Mark too. Nice. Okay, so that's going to be the damage is going to be this situation bonus. Oh wait, yeah, it's only double the die, so it'll still be 1. So it'll be critical hit. Okay, and I'm going to do my Hunter's Mark separately, so this will also be doubled.
Okay, full 12 goes through so far.
It's not allowing me to do it. The 2d6 for the here. Give me a
Just
moment.
click it twice. That's all. It's just like that.
Okay. I wasn't sure. It's just weird. Where it's a bit of a spell.
Just like
That
Hex.
and
Just do it twice.
yeah, and I'll do it again.
Okay, so it's a total of 8.
Yeah, and that other damage is force damage. The Hunter's Mark that should be applied that way anyway.
Okay, I just applied 8
Hey.
damage to it. Now it's down to badly injured. Angus, you're
Okay.
up. Oh, unless you're done. You're done, are you?
No, I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah. Angus, you're up. It's now badly injured as it's getting pummeled by magical arrows and all kinds of things.
I'm going to look over to the fairy that had just picked me up from being unconscious, and I'll just say, "Careful, little one." And I'm going to cast a swirl of chains that's going to levitate almost 3-4 feet above Fancy's head. And it's just a whirling halo of chains that are going around. I'm casting Sanctuary on her.
Okay.
That's a pretty cool visual.
What does
It only
Sanct-
lasts until she attacks next, but that's pretty good because it'll attack before she does.
I don't know what that spell does, but cool. Anything else?
Hold on a second. Yeah, this is a bonus action to cast it.
Oh, cool.
Cast
All
it.
right.
Cast. So,
Oh, there it is.
and for my action, I don't have my cantrips on my sheet, but I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on the big thing.
Toll the Dead.
Okay.
Love that
That
spell.
spell.
Quick sec. I'm gonna get your Toll of the Dead.
Such a good spell. Well, it's cantrip. Cantrip? Yes.
Yeah, it's a cantrip, but it's
Yeah.
such a good cantrip.
It's really good. Yeah.
Damage
Yep.
target.
That was like your go-to for Mahina.
Yeah.
So he has a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw.
He can't be
Ooh,
wise.
He's
There's
not
no brain.
wise.
He's not wise.
I rolled a
Oh,
nat
he rolled
14.
well.
Sorry.
That's nothing. That-
Sorry. I'm not sorry for what you did to this poor guy. Mostly
I
Arkin.
like
If I could crush Arkin right now, I would. But
It's just a little bit of wind.
Finwick, you're up, and you take
All right.
this much fire damage.
Oh.
It's okay.
6.
Yeah,
It's
wouldn't
all
worry about
temp
it.
though. Temp
Yeah,
HP.
he's barely been hurt because he's got so much temp HP this fight.
I've
rolls are
knocked
funny
out some
'cause
things.
You rolled a 1 on me and then a 6 on Finwick.
That's good.
Yeah.
But to be fair,
But
he's
every time I
finished-
kill something, I get 6 temporary hit points.
Which is nice.
But
Yeah.
also to be fair, he
So
just rode the current and tried to jump kick it in the chest, which is like a raging inferno furnace. So you know,
It's
He's
true.
a monk. It's awesome.
It doesn't make
Gonna
sense.
keep trying it. So unarmed strike and attack. Let's see what we got here. Probably not that time. I am going to flurry of blows. Last focus point here that I can use for another 2 attacks. We will get at least 1 in here. No. Try again. Keep trying.
I wish I could give you my like bardic inspiration because I have not needed to use it.
ooh, that
Oh,
was
there
Oh,
we got.
that
We got
one hit.
one. We got one. It's all right. It's all
your
good.
magical wraps. Okay. For decent damage.
Yeah, that's good damage.
Big 8 damage. Badly injuring it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I keep jumping like up and back and letting the wind come with my attacks. I've missed 2 because I'm getting used to the wind, but I got the last one. I think.
On that note,
Yeah.
you have to make a strength saving throw.
Exactly. I was about to say the same thing.
Oh,
Amazing.
yeah, you're in the wind.
It's not a big deal for him. He's got lots of movement.
Yeah, movement for me is not a big deal. Strength saving throw, also not a huge deal for me.
It's just going to push you to the other side of the robot at the moment.
Excellent.
Oh,
Into its
This
furnace.
is good.
You
It
go.
might get me out of the furnace though if I can go around it.
All right. How
But
far
how
does
does it
he go?
work where this is this giant thing in front of me?
you're just bouncing along it.
It's supposed to be 15. Because of the
Oh,
nat
that
1,
kinda
I'm just going to
hurt.
put you in extra space because of the nat 1. You're just going to get shoved
Yeah.
over there. So you went 20 feet.
You're
Basically,
rolled
the
over.
top of this thing is swiveling around a little bit, and it just, with the wind constantly blowing it. And you're, let's be honest, you're probably climbing up it trying to do all your kung fu shit. So at some
I
point,
do
the
some kung
wind,
fu shit.
the wind caught
Thank-
you and blew you that way. Oh,
Thank
nice-
God for consistency, Archon.
Yeah, nice
Yeah,
fireball
thank
there,
you.
Ken. Nice fire-
Yeah, I'll learn something new when I'm done here.
Hey, you've contributed quite a bit. It's just your fireball's
know,
not so much. Jade,
Lola Wizard doesn't have many variety options.
Okay.
Jade's doing the Ray of Frost.
Heck yeah.
No
Oh,
dice.
no.
Anything else?
Oh
That's it for me.
Devastator gets a turn again. Who's it going to attack? I'll flip the dice because he's pretty mindless. 1 is the monk, 2 is the fairy. It's the monk again. But it's not disadvantage this time, at least. Alright. Hit something, you stupid beast. Yes!
Oh,
Oh,
Yes!
what happened?
It does damage.
We'll
Oh,
see.
minimum.
Okay.
Hold on. Hold that.
So
Not-
it's 8.
Yeah,
Just letting you know, it's 8 bludgeoning and 6 fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna try use my reaction to deflect that attack.
Can you make it punch itself? I can't remember, or just have to be.
No, I can't make it punch itself. It's got to be
a different
You
target.
know, that's some monk shit when you have a huge colossal robot and you're like, deflect attack.
That's right.
Freaking anime monk the shit here.
15. So no, I did.
There you go. Took no damage.
Please
it
describe how you
swung.
take no damage.
It swung, and I just as its fist came at me, I kind of jumped and did like a barrel roll along its fist forearm, so that when it was done punching, I just sort of rolled off it, and it just kept swinging.
You know, if you do spend the
I don't have any
currency,
key
you
points.
can't. Oh, okay, because I said you could send it back to him.
It makes its strength save and fancies up.
Yeah, I was just reading the ability. There's nothing says it just has to be a target within like 5 feet or within 60 feet of yourself.
Do you need to do the molten damage?
I will in a sec. Let me just see what they're trying to figure out. Are you really saying you can
Okay.
deflect attacks and make somebody hit themselves with their own weapon?
Let me
That
see
seems
here.
a bit-
Basically, he absorbs the damage and then he brings the
You
damage
reduce the
down.
damage to 0. You can expend a focus point to redirect some of the attack force. If you do, choose a creature you can see within 5 feet of yourself. If the attack was a melee, and we'll skip the dex stuff. That creature must succeed on a dex saving throw or
Yeah,
take
you
damage.
could.
Yeah, I could
Do you have
deflect
any
his punches
focus
back
left,
at
though?
himself.
I thought you
No,
used it.
I'm out of focus.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
so
if
you-
he had, so he could effectively
Oh, jeez.
absorb that and then put that force back like 2 martial arts dice. That'd be 2d6 damage
Sick.
right back in his face.
Oh, look who's going to be on fire. One again.
Again.
One damage. Oh, now
Feel
you're
your
badly
robot.
injured. Fancy, but it's your turn. What does it say concentration
Alright.
again? Oh, because I didn't remove it last
I
time.
have no idea.
Either way, go ahead with your turn.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to attack him, and then the sanctuary is going to drop off of me.
Yes.
So I'm going to attack him with my sword.
Okay, good luck.
Yeah.
Oh, that didn't sound like you were confident.
Nope.
Nat 1.
Nope.
That's a note. What did them chains do
Wow.
that he put on you? Anything?
No, that fell off.
Oh, that's
Every
it
time
for
she
me.
stabs into that like red wind zone, her blade just goes left.
Anything else before I move the Talbot?
No, that is it.
All right.
Okay, make an attack. I've got the Vex on it there now, so this is going to be with advantage. And
Oh, you're gonna light this thing up now with your magic
Maybe.
weapon.
now's when I want to get a nat 20. Because I got my Hunter's Mark and everything there. Okay, so that's the first attack. So, damage. I got.
You have +9 with advantage with magic weapon. Look.
What's
All right.
the problem?
All right, Halfling. What level are you again?
Okay. So, ooh, nice damage there, and I gotta add my Hunter's Mark.
God. All right. That's 11.
Okay, so that's Hunter's Mark. It's 3. Okay, and then I'm gonna make my second attack, also with advantage.
It is near death.
See if I can finish it. Oh, I forgot to add +1. If it's did I roll really badly then? Oh, but I got the Bardic Inspiration, so it should be a +1 plus whatever I roll here. So it's gonna be Bardic is D6 right now, I believe, Mel.
Yeah.
Yeah, we looked it up last
Okay,
time.
so give me a moment. So I'm going to D6, and I'll do +1. Because I forgot to add them. Oh, I got a 6, so I got 17.
Which is
but
a
I don't
miss.
think that's enough.
Yeah.
No.
Yes. He has 18
Ah.
AC. That's why I
Yeah, I was going to
17s
say,
are
I said
missing.
17 is a miss. I know that. Oh, that sucks. And the Vex is lost
Well,
off
it's
because
the
of that.
first time this match you have missed something.
I think this is one of the first times ever I've missed with advantage. Like, I normally hit everything.
Angus, this big thing is near death.
I
Finish it.
am going to toll the dead again.
Okay. So it gets a what save? A wisdom.
Yeah,
I believe, if I remember right.
damage. This one. Yeah, wisdom's 14.
Bong.
Oh my god.
Oh, no!
Sorry. But my nat d20s are rolling very well.
Oh, that's everything for me.
Finwick, you
We gotta
take,
finish it up.
Finish him.
you
Finish it,
take
Finwick.
Take my.
1 fire damage.
You got this.
I know, but I haven't been damaged all fight until this 1 damage.
Oh, there you go.
All right,
personal.
so that's it. Now I'm pissed. I'm gonna run under his legs. He has a 10-foot reach, right?
Yeah.
I love that.
Okay, good. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna jump up in the wind again, and I'm gonna. I'm fucking doing this. This is happening. So I'm gonna fly back
You
at
want to
him.
blast through it, don't you?
I do
it.
want to blast through it. All right. On attack roll, normal.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
no, but he.
That's
That's
2
all right, I got
nat
bonus
ones.
attack.
Both nat ones were your flying attacks.
It's hard to do this in the wind, guys. It's not easy.
Not easy being this stylish. Oh, there we go.
That will
Here,
hit.
got him that time. Got him that time.
Come on. Big
So I
damage.
missed the first one, but I did get through on the second one.
Is that
I mean,
enough?
5 is
Nope.
better than nothing.
Near death.
No.
Still near death. Keep in mind, near death with something this much HP is quite a bit sometimes, right? So
But you have another attack, right? Do you?
No.
No, that's
I don't.
it.
2 attacks.
I'm
Oh, I
good.
thought
You
you
didn't have
were-
Don't worry, guys.
key
Arkin
or-
got
Okay, well, that's
this.
still something.
Fucking got this. Arkin's gonna shoot like a one.
Wait, do I have to make a saving throw to keep flying, though?
Well, you
Yeah.
volunteered. Yeah, make the save. Otherwise, you got to go a bit further, I guess.
Back to the spot where I was.
Yeah. Strength saving
Yeah,
throw.
I'm gonna elect to fail it just and come over here. I'm playing with the wind as much as I can in this
Oh,
case.
Arkin hit it.
Yay!
Oh my god.
Okay.
Don't roll a 1.
Okay.
Okay.
You did 2 fire damage?
Did two damage.
Is it dead?
No.
I'm doing things.
Why is
It
it not
absorbs the fire. It
Anything
heals
else?
2 HP.
Or will Jade maybe get the glory?
The furnace gets hotter.
Certainly
Okay,
try.
finish it.
I'll
dead?
try.
That would suck.
Not enough.
No,
Oh my goodness, we're rolling so badly.
I'm
This
bleed
AC
out.
is too high.
Iron Maw Defender.
Oh, Talbot, do something.
It does have a furnace. Can it move yet?
I
Okay.
can move.
Oh, it can move. Let me see
But
something.
it's still in the
Let's go
wind,
see
so its
something.
speed is still
5.
halved.
Oh, wait, if it moves away, you'll get an attack of opportunity.
Sure
Yeah,
will.
really.
He's
Yeah, so
almost
it's
dead.
only got
It'll
like
just
7 feet of
die.
movement.
So.
You should move.
No.
You can move
no.
like a square.
I was gonna move down there and use the cone furnace blast and hit you guys, but it'll just die. It's programming those to just stay here. Okay, well.
That's tactical.
Oh, got a little bit of self-preservation. All right. Oh, I did to friggin' call it before I roll it. All right. So, a 1 is the monk, 2 is the fairy.
It's a fairy.
Ooh, it's the fairy this time.
No.
He has sanctuary though, so he has
No.
to.
No, she attacks
No,
Fairy
it
it.
doesn't.
attacked.
Oh,
Yeah, she
Yeah.
got rid of
Last time she did, not this
Right.
time.
Let us.
We were hoping
crush
to
a
be dead
fairy.
this time.
No, that didn't crush the
Oh,
fairy.
oh, oh! You missed the fairy!
This thing has
That's
plus
right.
7 to hit. It's still missing. Bullshit. All right. Big swing.
Yeah, I can relate
miss.
here with my +9, and I missed him earlier with advantage.
Right. So give me the molten damage.
Oh,
Fancy,
yes.
finish it.
Die from it. With your
And I'm gonna
5
try.
5 more
but-
damage. This damage is
Believe in
adding up
you.
on you. You're now badly injured.
Ooh, I
Believe
am
in you.
badly injured. Okay, cool. Let's do this. Character sheet. Where are you? Hold on.
Double click your token.
Ah.
Should come up too.
Okay. Attack.
Rapier. Is a
God.
big miss. Anything else?
Doing great,
fancy?
team. We're doing great.
We're doing great. Okay.
This sucks.
Okay.
Give me a sec.
Oh, does he have a
Do I
bonus
healing
action?
potion?
Do you have it? Are you doing anything on bonus action?
I have to see if I have a healing potion.
This might be dead now. Like we've got like a lot of time.
Potions
like, one
are
of us
expensive.
I'm badly injured.
But you're not near death.
Okay,
Yeah,
fine,
you're not near death,
fine.
and, like,
if
save a
I
potion.
die, one of you save me.
I've
That's
got
it for
9.
me.
I've got 9 good berries to get you back up in the hall.
You honestly
So
think it's
don't
going to
worry.
survive Talbot's
That's-
attacks right now?
Yeah, but
No,
I don't
no,
have advantage on my
fairies.
attack, so we're gonna see.
Exactly enough.
18, exactly enough. So this is one hit. So let's see,
Probably gonna drop it
damage.
now.
I gotta add
And
my
now,
one.
and now you have advantage on your attack.
Yes, now I have advantage if I need to attack it again. Plus, if it's not dead, I still gotta do a hunter's mark damage.
It is dead. How do you do this?
Pretty much seeing it's got that almost exposed core, I just sort of like aim my shot straight in there and sort of just trigger an explosion from its chest cavity.
Okay. So as the last of Krilla's mechanical creations collapse in a heat, the ground shakes violently beneath your feet. The automaton's core detonates with a deafening roar, sending a wave of heat and debris crashing across the lab. The force of the explosion rattles the walls, knocking over shelves and delicate parts and sending sparks flying in all directions. For a moment, everything is chaos. The smell of burnt oil and metal is ringing in your ears. Then, amidst the smoke and fire, a cold, disembodied voice begins to echo in your mind. An alien language that is incomprehensible. A little bit familiar to both Jade and Angus, but the rest of you, it's kind of alien. Like a scraping metal against stone, the voice pulses with an eerie mechanical rhythm for a moment, and then you can suddenly comprehend it. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Countdown in progress. 30 seconds to total destruction. Alright everybody, the next episode will be here on the screen if it's available at this time. Otherwise, if you enjoyed it, be sure to hit the like button, comment down below, let me know your thoughts on the adventure, share this with your friends if you want to help this channel grow, and as always, stay in the light.